We're here to help you succeed on every acre that matters. Visit caseih.com to learn more about our commitment to agriculture and Indiana. Boiler up.
Purdue and Memphis. This is the Baha Championship, as the tournament is known, a 4-team tournament. The winners play tomorrow night at 9:30. The third place game will be a 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. Time for a Big Ten report brought to you by Toyota. Dear Autumn, fall into great value in a new Toyota. Like the tough-as-nails Tacoma, the sleek all-hybrid Camry, or the versatile RAV4. Find yours today, Toyota. Let's go places. Big Ten play last night. 7th-ranked Michigan over Middle Tennessee State, 86-61 in Ann Arbor. Wolverines improved to 4-0. Yexel Landenberg, transfer from UAB with 25 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double for him. Also last night, Penn State moves to 5-0. They beat Harvard 84-80 in Happy Valley. Maryland had to go to overtime, but the Terps beat Mount St. Mary's 95-90, as Maryland's now 4-1. Illinois suffered its first loss of the year, losing last night, playing in Chicago, at the United Center. 11th-ranked Alabama over Illinois, 90-86 was the final score. I try not to put a whole lot of stock into what happens in November, Bob, because a lot changes between November and March, but I hate it for our Illinois brethren that they would lose a game, or for our Big Ten brethren, I should say, that they would lose a game, but I'm not exactly heartbroken that it was Alabama that won, because Purdue just beat Alabama last week, so maybe that's not all bad.
Right, absolutely. When you think about this time of year, you're wanting the Big Ten to do well just because it's going to boost Purdue from a resume standpoint at the end of the year if we're going against other teams that are highly thought of from a national standpoint. So you kind of typically will root for other Big Ten teams to take down other teams from other conferences. But you're right. If one of the other high-profile Big Ten teams is going to go down, well, why don't you just go down to one of the teams Purdue beat already on the road?
Right.
And so, that's going to make that road victory for the Boilers look just that much better.
Well, look, it's Illinois' loss. There's no shame in losing to the 11th-ranked team in the country on a neutral, if there can be a neutral site in Chicago for an Illinois game. But even with that loss, the Big Ten, when you add up last night's 3 wins with a 1 loss, the Big Ten is 66-5 to start the year. I mean, that is impressive, dude.
Just been a phenomenal start for the Big Ten across the board, and that is going to be big for the Big Ten Conference come tournament time and come when you're putting the resumes up against each other, especially those teams on the bubble. Those Big Ten teams on the bubble, if things continue to go in this direction, that's going to be huge for them because the committee's always looking for little tiny tiebreakers and things of that nature, and conference strength is definitely one of those things. I think that comes into play, and I think we'll see some of those bubble teams. Hopefully our Boilermakers, of course, are not on that bubble, and things would not certainly be trending that way. Purdue's trending to be one of the best teams in the country. But those Big Ten teams that do find themselves on the bubble, it's hopefully the way the Big Ten has played to start this season, things are going to go well for them.
Right now, Illinois, Michigan, Purdue all ranked in the top 10 out of the Big Ten. 17th is Michigan State, 19th is UCLA, 23rd is Wisconsin. Later tonight, Lindenwood at Indiana. That's a 6 p.m. tip. Nebraska and New Mexico are playing in Kansas City in the Hall of Fame Classic. Chicago State's at undefeated Iowa tonight. Western Michigan at undefeated Ohio State. Troy at undefeated USC. That's our Big Ten report. It's brought to you by Toyota. We will step away for a moment. When we come back, the pregame show continues with our scouting report segment. It's brought to you by Purdue Global. Bobby Riddell sits down with assistant coach Brandon Brantley to scout the Memphis Tigers. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boiler up, farmers. As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
Built better, packed with more power and delivering an exceptional cut, nobody delivers more at a better price than Bad Boy Mowers. Hi, Chase Weaver, your sales specialist at Bobcat of Lafayette. It's pure classic American muscle and industry-leading innovation that is making Bad Boy the fastest-growing zero-turn mower in America. Visit Bobcat of Lafayette for availability, pricing, and financing details. Bad Boy Mowers, American-made power and strength at a better price.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
And we are back here on the pregame show, where today Purdue takes on the Memphis Tigers as part of the Baha Mar Championship, a first-round game from the Bahamas. It's time now for our scouting report segment on Memphis, presented by Purdue Global. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. Joined now by assistant coach Brandon Brantley. And coach, we're coming off another quality win at home against Akron, a team that was a preseason pick to win their conference. And now over our last 2 wins, we're plus 43 on the glass combined in those 2 wins over Alabama and Akron. You have to be thrilled with how we've rebounded the ball here as of late.
Oh, most definitely. It was a point of emphasis going into the offseason. And, we needed someone to step up. Not someone. We needed a few people to step up on the glass. Trey Coffin-Wren has done an excellent job in the 2 games back. Oscar Clough is kind of finding his rhythm with us. And then we've got the guards to do a good job of flying in and grab some as well. So it's something that it can't just be because we had a competitive fear going down to Alabama. It's got to be something that's at the top of the list, like every game for us.
Well, okay, I got to move on and ask you about Coach Painter. Got his 500th career coaching victory in our last win over Akron. You've had a long run with Coach Painter. You started out as a player with him, and you guys were both at Purdue together in the 90s, and then now you're in your 13th season as an assistant coach here at Purdue with Coach Painter at the helm. What's that experience been like for you to go from, playing with him as a teammate and now, being alongside him as he's become one of the most successful head coaches in the industry?
Makes me feel old, first of all, because I can remember when we were, I was in my late teens. He was a little older than I was, but I think anybody that knew Coach Painter back then, you just kind of knew that he was going to get into coaching. I mean, I think he would have told you that. But just the success that he's found over the years, even my first year at Purdue to where we are right now with Coach, man, he's evolved so much. You think of a guy that's had so much success, but he has an incredible thirst for knowledge. He wants to be the best at this game. And just the evolution has been phenomenal.
All right, moving on to today's opponent, the Memphis Tigers, out of the American Conference. 1-2 early on in the season, and they're led by head coach Penny Hardaway, now in his 8th season as head coach at his alma mater. Coach Hardaway was, of course, an elite college player at Memphis, played 2 seasons there, and then had an incredible NBA career, most notably playing alongside Shaq with the Orlando Magic, made the NBA Finals one year. Had a really nice run. Injuries kind of ended up cutting his career short in the NBA, but was a phenomenal player. You and him are a similar age, both kind of in high school and college around the same time period. Any stories or any time you saw him play kind of through the high school or college ranks?
I remember there used to be a show on ESPN that would come on Saturday mornings. It's called Scholastic Sports, and this is before the internet, so you really relied on television for exposure. And saw him one early Saturday morning, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, this guy's in high school? Like, he was that good. And we always have little basketball talks in the office, whatever, with the GAs and some of the other coaches. And I stand tall on my opinion that he's the best guard I've ever seen in high school, up until this day. Like, nothing's changed. I haven't seen anybody that's better than him. So,
yeah, just a phenomenal player. Someone with elite athleticism and size at his position was
a total package. He had everything. He had size for his position, athleticism, IQ, feel, skill. I mean, whatever you wanted in a player, he had it.
Well, speaking of size and athleticism, that's something we're going to see here tonight from this Memphis Tigers team. Kind of crazy from a personnel standpoint. They have 15 new players from last year's team that was a 5 seed in the tournament. Their biggest loss was the transfer portal departure of guard P.J. Haggerty, going to Kansas State. This year's team, 14 new transfers plus the 1 freshman. From a personnel standpoint, who are a couple guys that you feel like we got to be on the lookout for here tonight?
Doug McDaniel was a guy that we're really familiar with. Braden, Fletch, Trey, those guys, we saw him when he was in Michigan in his first 2 years, and he's an extremely competitive guy. And I know he had a stop after he left Michigan and went to Kansas State. Now he's at Memphis, but that competitive spirit has not gone anywhere. He's going to look to take shots. He's going to be very active on the defensive end, and we've got to match his competitive spirit if we want a chance at winning this ball game.
All right, last question. Just give me a couple of keys that you feel like are huge for us to advance in this tournament and get the win tonight.
First and foremost is Memphis. I think we have to do a great job with dribble containment, keeping those guys out of the paint. They got a bunch of guys who can just kind of go and create plays for themselves. So similar to Alabama, it's guys being active in the gaps, not only with their bodies but with their voices and protecting the paint. Got to get on the glass. We did a great job at Alabama keeping them off the glass and lessening their chances of getting into transition. And last but not least, the rebounding. We got to keep those guys off. We got to hit every single time. We do that, we'll have a great chance to bring that trophy back to West Lafayette.
All right, thanks, Coach Brantley. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, Buckets.
Hey, Boilermakers, you have the power to save lives by saying yes to organ donation. Just one organ donor can save 8 lives. Learn more at donatelifeindiana.org. Pregame show will continue when you come back. How about a scoreboard update for you? This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
If you're an Exmark mower owner, chances are you've played a part in the evolution of your machine. Hi, Chase Weaver, your sales specialist with Bobcat of Lafayette. Whether you know it or not, you're the reason for the design of the deck, ease of the controls, and the small number of parts. Exmark Zero Turns offer faster mowing times, better cut quality, great durability, and versatility. Bottom line, an Exmark Zero Turn mower could be the last mower you need to buy. Visit Bobcat of Lafayette for product availability, pricing, and financing details.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it. Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Purdue versus Memphis tipping off at a little after 6 p.m. here this evening. Time now for our out-of-town scores to take a look at some of the other top 25 men's college basketball action taking place here today. At 7 p.m., the 20th ranked team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on Tennessee State. 14th ranked St. John's will take on Bucknell at 7 p.m. 15th ranked Texas Tech, the other game here in the Baha Mar Championship, takes on Wake Forest at 8:30 p.m. after this Purdue clash. And lastly, second ranked Houston taking on Rider at 9 p.m. When we return to the pregame show, we will have Coach Painter's pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Talking on the phone is difficult if you've been exposed to loud noises over time. Combat veterans, factory workers, farmers, gun and motorcycle enthusiasts can have trouble hearing on the telephone. Relay Indiana helps return clarity to your phone conversations. Relay Indiana also provides free loaned equipment to those who qualify. Get the CapTel caption telephone from Relay Indiana. Visit RelayIndiana.com now.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your ride to relaxation, Lafayette.
Limo. You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Hancock County, Indiana, located just 15 minutes from downtown Indianapolis near I-70 and I-465, is open for business. Learn why we are one of the fastest growing communities in Indiana. With access to available land, infrastructure, transportation, and a regional airport, join other national brands like Amazon, Carvana, and Walmart, and discover why we are the best kept secret in central Indiana. This message brought to you by the Hancock County Economic Development Council. Visit us at HancockEDC.com or at 317-477-7241.
Boilermaker fans, did you know that Flex Technology Group helps leading edge companies get out of the office printer and copying business? We're a legendary company with legendary people and a legendary platform that will help your business improve document workflow and increase business efficiencies. To learn more, visit our website, flextg.com. That's FLEXTG.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Bahamas. It's time for basketball. Purdue and Memphis here tonight in what is game one of a two-game schedule here at the Baha Mar Championships, as this tournament is known. Let's talk to head coach Matt Painter. His pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union is proud to be the official credit union of Purdue Athletics. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. Coach Painter, I want to start with this. 10 straight MTE wins, multi-team events. I think what did we used to call them, exempt events. But anyway, your program has won 10 in a row. I want to ask, why is that? I think the easy answer is going to be, well, we have really good players. Yeah. But it's probably more to it than that, because these kinds of events, sometimes it might be hard to keep focus.
Well, that is the answer. But, I don't think so. I think, when you try to piece a team together, you recruit, if you're able to keep your players, like you got to understand Braden Smith, Fletcher Lawyer, Trey Kaufman-Wren, they have 6 of those, maybe 7 if one of those is 3 games. I think one of them is 3 games with the Nike. In Portland, yeah. So, you have that continuity. They're obviously good players. Zach Edey was obviously a fabulous player. And then you start to sprinkle in, other guys and other pieces. And that's what we've tried to do a really good job of. Sometimes in recruiting, you don't know who your core is going to be. You think you might, and you can guesstimate some things. Like when you sign a guy like Caleb Swanigan, you just know, like this guy's going to be a main piece of this puzzle. But sometimes it takes a little bit longer for each guy. And now, but what you want really starting off your season is you want to build up. And you start in the summer, but you want to have that natural build up. And I just think we've tried to learn from our own mistakes in the past and do some things in the summer, do some things in the fall that are helping your team gel, helping them come together, knowing what we're running, knowing our defensive packages, knowing how you have to be able to adjust at times, because in these tournaments that we've played, we've played the best teams in college basketball. Villanova, North Carolina, Duke, Gonzaga, Tennessee, Marquette. Like, we've played who's who of college basketball in these events. So that's what I always say, like, great competition, warm weather, fans stay happy, the families stay happy, get really good players, and then I guess you're 10-0.
The interesting part about tonight's opponent is continuity. Continuity is one thing Memphis does not have. 15 brand new players, yet they are the preseason favorite to win the American Conference, which tells me of those 15 players, they must have a lot of really good ones.
Yeah, and I think sometimes in that voting, obviously Penny's had a lot of success in that league. Memphis has had a lot of success. And then with so much change, I think that league has the most change of any league in the country. Someone gave me that stat the other day. I hope it's correct. But that's what they really have to base things off of. Now you're able to get a guy like Doug McDaniel. He brings his son back. He's got great size. Aaron Bradshaw was a McDonald's All-American. The beats go on. So now they're really trying to project out with their team. And that's the one thing, is that they might not have that great continuity, but they got great athleticism, great quickness, great length. And so now he's trying to piece it together. Obviously they've got a couple losses, and they like to get back there. But Ole Miss is a very good basketball team. UNLV's piecing it together just like they are. I think they'd like to have that one back, but you got to give UNLV credit. So, we know that they have quality individual players. They're trying to mesh it together to the best of their ability early in the season, and we have to be prepared for that.
In closing, how important, obvious question here, how important is it to take care of that basketball tonight? Because, as we've seen on film, Memphis loves to turn you over.
Yeah, they get into scramble mode quick. They'll get into it beginning of possessions, end of possessions, running at the basketball, blitzing ball screens, switching things. They do a lot of different things on the defensive end just to keep you on your toes. If you can't handle that length and that athleticism and their scheming defense, you are going to turn it over, and that's what we have to be able to stop. We got to keep them off the glass, take care of the basketball, keep them in front of us, make them earn everything in the half court, and then get some open shots once they start scrambling. When they start scrambling, we have to be fundamentally sound, pass and catch, and get good looks.
Coach Painter, thank you. Good luck here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Your bearing pledge to excel through love and unity, pressing onward, march together to a common lofty goal. Steady sunward, though the weather hide the wide and treacherous shore. Lift up your head to the rising sun, Baha, till the road you trod lead unto your God. March on,
For your listening pleasure, the Bohemian National Anthem. Coach Painter's pregame comments were presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union for Purdue fans. Discover the Purdue Federal Credit Union difference at PurdueFed.com. Keys to the game when we come back to the Bahamas. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Happy Game Day and National Ag Day from Case IH. Just like the Boilermakers train with championship-level equipment, our compact tractors and utility equipment are built tough to handle whatever your land demands. From family farms to home fields, we're here to help you succeed on every acre that matters. Visit caseih.com to learn more about our commitment to agriculture and Indiana. Boiler up.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. The tip is moments away. This is Boilermaker Basketball.
From Nassau, Bahamas, the Baha Mar Resort. Almost time for the tip. Purdue and Memphis. Keys to the game for a Boilermaker victory. Let's hear them, Bobby Riddell.
Thank you, Rob. Key number one, looking at the turnover margin in this game. Purdue coming into this game is dead even from a turnover margin standpoint. They force 8.8 turnovers per game, and Purdue also turns it over 8.8 turnovers per game. So Purdue has kind of held serve from a turnover margin standpoint so far this season, but they're going to play a team in Memphis that can really turn you over, averaging 12 turnovers forced per game. This is a Memphis team that's really athletic. They fly around. They're going to be pressuring the basketball. You're going to see on makes and dead balls, after free throws, probably a Memphis team that's pressuring full court, man-to-man, maybe even some trapping, some run and jump in the backcourt. Purdue's going to have to be ready to handle that because this is a Memphis team that, frankly, is just not a great half-court offensive team. They're not shooting very good percentages from the field coming in, and granted, it's just a 3-game sample size, so it's relatively small, but shooting just 42% from the field, 32% from three. This is a Memphis team that if they're going to win this game against a talented Purdue ball club, they're going to have to force some turnovers, get some easy buckets out in transition, layups, dunks, wide open threes, things of that nature. So can Purdue protect the basketball? That's going to be a huge thing. But this Memphis team is a team that struggles with turnovers in their own right. They actually have a -1 turnover margin coming in because even though, like I said before, they forced the 12 turnovers, well, they actually turn it over 13 times per game. They had 18 turnovers in their loss last time out against UNLV. Second key, offensive rebounding. Purdue has been extraordinary on the offensive glass the last 2 games, 19 offensive boards in each contest, and they've also combined to have 19 more offensive rebounds than their opponents in those 2 games. So Purdue just thriving. Oscar Clough and Trey Kaufman-Renn both have been phenomenal. Ironically enough, Clough has 22 offensive rebounds on the year and 22 defensive rebounds. Trey Kaufman-Renn in his 2 games, 15 offensive rebounds, 15 defensive rebounds. So those 2 guys are both doing it on both ends of the floor from a rebounding standpoint. Third and final key. Can Purdue match the sense of urgency and intensity that Memphis will almost certainly play with? We talked about it. Purdue's got the fan advantage here, but Memphis at 1-2 on the season, playing the #1 team in the country, you would think they're going to have the sense of urgency coming out to try to get a statement win. Can Purdue match it from the jump?
That is the pregame show completed. When we come back, starting lineups presented by Saab, and more importantly, the opening tip-off. Purdue at 4-0 against Memphis 1-2. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Renn, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
Indiana farmers, building new markets takes time and pays back dividends with long-term demand for your crops. High oleic soybean oil drives new demand for Indiana soybeans to domestic and international markets. Plus, it's a healthier oil, more desirable to customers. Your checkoff is building this demand right here in Indiana. Purdue Athletics is proud to offer their foods prepared in heart-healthy, high oleic soybean oil this season. Learn more about this oil at incornandsoy.org/premiums. This message was funded by Indiana soybean farmers and their checkoff.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics, and home to the original Purdue Peach. The tip is moments away. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air.
Memphis and Purdue. The first of two semifinal games to be played here in the Baha Mar Championship. I'm Rob Blackman. The other voice you will hear is that of Bobby Riddell. Before we go further, though, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Radio Network from Learfield.
WNDE AM and WFBQ HD2, Indianapolis. This is Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Time for tonight's starting lineups presented by Saab, keeping people in society safe. For the Memphis Tigers, their point guard, Doug McDaniel, 5'11 senior from Washington, D.C., played 2 years at Michigan. Last year he was at Kansas State. Joining him in the backcourt will be Ashton Hardaway, the coach's son, 6'8", 210 junior from Carson, California, who last year was actually at St. Mary's after he started his career at Memphis. Now he's back again playing for his father. The forward, Zach Davis, 6'7", 205 senior from Orangeburg, South Carolina. 19 starts last year with South Carolina. Also in the lineup, it's Aaron Bradshaw, the 7'1 junior from Rathway, New Jersey, who last year was playing at Ohio State. And the center is Simon Majak, a 7'1 freshman from the South Sudan. Penny Hardaway in his 8th season, the former Memphis Tiger and the 14-year NBA player. The number one ranked Boilermakers 4-0 on the season. Here's how they will go, the same they've been going all season. Braden Smith, the point guard, the preseason All-American, the 6' senior from Westfield, with Fletcher Lawyer, the senior from Fort Wayne, joining him in the backcourt, and C.J. Cox, the sophomore from Lexington, Massachusetts. Trey Kaufman-Wren at forward, 6'9", 240-pound redshirt senior, who's averaging 18 points, 15 rebounds a game. And at center, Oscar Clough, the 6'11", fifth-year player from Sunrise Coast, Australia, who's coming off a 14-point, 14-rebound performance against Akron on Sunday. Matt Painter in his 21st season as the head coach of the Boilermakers. Coach Painter earning career win number 500 Sunday night in the win over the Zips. Our three-man officiating crew tonight, Tony Padilla, Brett Smith, and Christopher Merlot. Memphis in blue, they're the designated visiting team, so they're in blue unis. It reads Memphis in black across the chest, black numerals front and back with white trim, and then a black stripe going down the short and the jersey. Purdue is in home whites. Purdue wearing the throwback whites, the script Purdue in black, cursive across the chest of the white uniform, and the black numerals front and back, the white shorts with the old gold P on either side of the hip. Again, they tell us this building, temporary seating 2,000. I would say 1,990 of them are wearing Purdue colors tonight. This is quite a scene. Cup to jump it up against Bradshaw, center court. We're almost ready to go from the Bahamas. Tony Padilla, the official, steps between the two, throws it up, tip back to the left. handled by Memphis, and we are underway at the Baha Mar Championship. Purdue opens up man-to-man half-court defense. Memphis attacks the basket to our right, and they shoot a three on the very first catch and shoot to start the game, and Doug McDaniel wastes all of 5 seconds to knock in a triple. It's 3-0 Memphis.
Well, just a breakdown early by Purdue. C.J. Cox chasing McDaniel off the downstream, goes removed. McDaniel stops behind the screen and gets way too much space for an open three.
From the left wing, and he buried it. Braden Smith, pocket pass to Trey Kaufman-Renn, working on the left block against Bradshaw. Turns, shoots the right-handed hook shot and scores. Purdue's on the scoreboard. It's 3-2 Memphis.
Well, sure enough, Trey Kaufman-Renn and Braden Smith combined there to go right back at the Tigers. The pocket pass from Smith to Kaufman-Renn, and then he just navigates his way using that left shoulder right into the heart of Bradshaw's chest to create that space for the hook shot.
We played 50 seconds. McDaniel, another three left wing. This one no good. Oscar Clough, a defensive rebound, and Purdue wants to push the ball right to left here with Braden Smith, the point guard, being guarded by McDaniel. McDaniel made his first three, missed the second. Trey Kaufman-Renn, left elbow floater, no. McDaniel, the rebound from Memphis. Here come the Tigers. They like to push the tempo. They're in their blue uniforms. Bradshaw looking at a three. He's going to let it fly. Made it. Was that Zach Davis?
It was.
It was. That's my mistake. Davis, a three on the left wing, makes it 6-2 Memphis.
How about Zach Davis there? Braden Smith able to close out and break his rhythm. And so I didn't think Davis was going to shoot that basketball, but there was some airspace there, and Davis is 6'7", and he just rose up over the top of Braden Smith.
Here's a near turnover. Fletcher Lawyer tried to lob it into Trey Kaufman-Renn left block, and good defense by McDaniel to reach over and knock it out of bounds. Sideline left as we look at it. The near sideline here. Fletcher Lawyer inbounding, finds Trey Kaufman-Renn left elbow extended. He lobs for Clough, catches and dunks. TKR with the assist. Oscar Clough with a finish.
Oh, how about that play? We saw Purdue rehearse that play at shoot-around today. And oh boy, did they execute it to perfection. The back screen freeing up Clough on the weak side, and Kaufman-Renn threw it up high, and Clough, he knew what to do with it.
6-4, Memphis leading. Memphis the ball. We played 2 minutes. McDaniel kick it in the right corner, and losing it out of bounds was Ashton Hardaway. That was one of those where the receiver took his eye off the pass for a moment, and in doing so, fumbled it out of bounds, baseline right, and that is a Memphis turnover. Boilermakers the ball. Braden Smith, the point guard, closely guarded by Davis. Davis at 6'7", guarding the 6-foot Braden Smith. Smith picks the ball up between the rings, throws to Oscar Clough on the high right wing, 2 steps outside of the arc. Now Purdue swings it left wing to Braden Smith. He'll shoot a three off the dribble, in and out, no good, and a foul on the rebound. Trey Kaufman-Renn was aggressively going for an offensive rebound, and Hardaway was trying to tug on his jersey. That foul goes against Memphis. Purdue will have the ball baseline left.
Oh, you love the offensive rebound and getting the second chance here with the foul, but Braden Smith's three did pretty much everything it could except for go in. That thing rattled out.
Purdue has to inbound on the baseline, and it's a 5-second call. Purdue couldn't get the ball in quickly enough. We saw this problem against Akron Sunday. Baseline inbounds for Purdue, not great Sunday, and they don't start off great here tonight.
Man, this is really starting to become a little bit of an epidemic here for Purdue, just having a hard time finding anyone to receive the inbounds pass.
Well, 1 turnover apiece. Memphis the ball. Purdue only turns it over 8 times a game. Bradshaw a catch and a dunk. The lob coming in from the right wing from McDaniel. Bradshaw caught it and dunked it behind his head. What an athletic play for the former McDonald's All-American Aaron Bradshaw, and it's 8-4. Memphis leading Purdue. We've played 3 minutes.
Well, we said Oscar Clough knew what to do with it when he went up high. Aaron Bradshaw absolutely knew how to do it as well.
Clough will hand to Braden Smith. Fakes a three right wing, finds Lawyer, who will shoot the three straight away. In and out, no good. Long rebound out of bounds over near the Memphis bench. And the official says last touched by Purdue. Give the ball to Memphis, and the Tigers with an 8-4 lead.
Well, for Memphis, this is exactly what the doctor ordered for them. You're in here in pretty much a road environment, and they've been able to start fast, get some points on the board, and kind of take the crowd out of it to some extent. Purdue's had a couple threes, good looks from Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer not go down, and right now the Tigers got the lead.
Memphis subs in Julius Thedford, a 6'4 sophomore who is from Memphis, but a transfer from Western Kentucky. Hardaway step back three, deep right wing, good. Ashton Hardaway with a step back triple, and all of a sudden it's 11-4 Memphis.
Well, the 6'8" Hardaway has the size advantage on Lawyer there, and a little shake and bake, right to left crossover step back, and he created that separation and just rose up over the top of Lawyer.
16-15 to go in the opening half. Boilermakers with a ball in a half court. Holding it top of the key, Oscar Clough gives to C.J. Cox, who will shoot a three. That one is long, no good. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Renn. He's double-teamed on the left baseline. Passes to Cox. A recycle for Purdue with 15 on the shot clock. Purdue trailing 11-4. Inside to Clough, and a foul will be called on Bradshaw as the ball was being thrown into Clough. Timeout on the floor. Memphis 11, Purdue 4. 15:56 to go first half. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete. Announce the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously Local Propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is TKR, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
11-4. Memphis the early lead over the number 1 ranked Boilermakers. 15:56 to go first half. Or in Nassau, the Bahamas. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university. Built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. Purdue starts the game 0 for 3 from 3. Memphis has made 3 3-pointers. The numbers would tell you Memphis hasn't been a good three-point shooting team. Small sample size, 32% as a team through 3 games this year. Purdue has subbed in Daniel Jacobson, the 7'4", redshirt freshman, replacing Oscar Clough, and also into the game for Purdue, Jakari Harris, the 6'3" sophomore from Atlanta, replacing C.J. Cox. Purdue inbounding baseline left, finds Lawyer. Catch and shoot 3 on the right wing. That one is long. Purdue starts the game 0 for 4 from 3, despite the fact Purdue is a 40% three-point shooting team. Memphis the rebound, Memphis the ball. They're leading 11-4. McDaniel guarded by Braden Smith, dribbling on the Baha Mar Hoops logo at center court. Dribbling with his left hand, now coming off the screen right side from Majak. Will shoot from 16, right elbow no. Majak got the rebound, goes back and scores. Simon Majak only averages 5 points a game, but he has a putback bucket there. Now it's 13-4 Memphis.
Well, just good activity there on the offensive glass by the Tigers. It looked like Jacobson maybe had him boxed out for a second, but he broke free and got that rebound and a quick putback over the top of TKR.
TKR trying to back down from the left block, goes strong, block, but we're going to have a goaltending. They're going to count the basket. Coming was Majak from the weak side. He thought he was going to have a clean block, but it is called goaltending. The bucket will count for Trey Kaufman-Renn. He has 4 points. Now does Trey Kaufman-Renn.
That was great action there by Trey. Guys are going to sit so heavy on his left shoulder because of his great jump hook with the right hand. Well, he felt that heavy sit and just spun baseline quickly and put it up off the window and allowed the goaltend to happen.
Hardaway, right baseline, coming in, poked away from behind. He was starting to come in from the baseline, and Braden Smith sneaking in from behind, knocked it out of bounds. Baseline right, Memphis will have the possession. 14:53 to play first half. McDaniel, the inbounder. Daniel Jacobson all over him. Lobs it out way high. Jakari Harris went for the steal. Couldn't get it, however. Thedford ends up with it. Now to Hardaway. Now it goes to the top of the key, and McDaniel coming downhill, kicking the corner. A three now on the way for Hardaway. Right wing. Misses off the back of the rim, and Trey Kaufman-Renn grabs the ball violently off of the rim. Purdue with the ball, trailing 13-6.
Purdue fortunate there. A pretty good look for Hardaway.
Braden Smith faking a three, top of the key, feeding Jakari Harris. He throws it back to the top of the key, now in Trey Kaufman-Renn's hands. Braden Smith swing it left side, Lawyer. He wants to drive, shooting a floater 15 feet away, in and out, no good, but Trey Kaufman-Renn cleans up the mess. 6 points for Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue trails 13-8.
Well, it's nice to know when you don't get a friendly roll around the rim like Fletch didn't get there, that you got guys chomping at the bit for an offensive rebound. Great job by Kaufman-Renn.
Memphis now the ball. They're in their offensive front court. Left to right. Floater McDaniel short off the front of the iron. Pulled out of there by the Boilermakers 7-4 redshirt freshman Jacobson. Purdue on the run right to left. 13-8. Memphis leading. All the way to the rim goes not Trey Kaufman-Renn. They're Braden Smith, who shot a wild shot. Trey Kaufman-Renn almost grabbed it but couldn't get it. Instead, Memphis ends up with the ball. And here they come. Thedford swings it topside. Hardaway. Further left wing, it goes to McDaniel. Penny Hardaway now calling out a play from standing in front of his bench. Majak will drive and score. Fouled by Daniel Jacobson. Simon Majak caught it 10 feet away, left wing, put it on the floor, drove to the bucket, got the basket, and a foul on Jacobson. This will be an and one opportunity for Simon Majak, the 7'1 freshman from the South Sudan.
He went right at Daniel Jacobson there. We saw Penny Hardaway point to his team, hey, throw the ball to Majak there. We like that matchup. And, I like Purdue's defensive matchup there with Jacobson with his size and length, but give credit to Majak. He just went directly at Jacobson. There was a little bit of contact in the lane, and he finished.
13:30 remains in this opening half. It's Memphis 15-8. We are still waiting for the officials to get everything squared away so Majak can shoot this free throw, and now he is ready. Majak's first free throw here. He's 6 of 8 on the season, now 7 of 9 free throw shooting. (16-8). Memphis the lead. Purdue will have the inbound here. Baseline right, traveling right to left. Subbing in, Tariq Ingram, grad student from Philadelphia, played at Rider last year for Memphis. All the way, here's a lob and a catch and a dunk. Daniel Jacobson going all the way right down the middle of the painted area was Jakari Harris. Once he got to the rim, he lobbed it up high, and Daniel Jacobson jumped up and did the rest with a two-handed punch. Purdue trails 16-10.
Well, we knew Memphis might press after made free throws, and Purdue attacked it and went to score.
A drive and a pass from Curtis Gibbons III. Kicked it out way high. Now driving in Sincere Parker from 15 away. Left elbow misses. Weak side rebound. Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue wants to run. Braden Smith to Omer Meyer, who subbed in a moment ago. He'll shoot a three from deep. Bullseye! Welcome to the ball game, Omer Meyer.
Oh, what a sequence that was, and the Tigers are going to call timeout here. Omer Meyer, a little ball fake, and everybody left him at the top of the key, and he made the Tigers pay.
Purdue now trails 16-13. Our game this evening brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What do your home and auto have in common? They're yours, and Progressive protects them both. Bundle today at Progressive.com. Typically, Matt Painter would tell the guys, when you sub in, work up a little sweat, get a little lather going before you shoot a three. But Omer Meyer found himself so wide open straight away, he said, what the heck, I'll let it fly. And he made it. Purdue's first made three of the game comes from the freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel. Purdue trails 16-13. 14-13.
Well, no question about it. Coach Painter always jokingly would say that because he would try to get a lather going when he was a player, and then Coach Katie would sub him out right as he got a lather going. But in this situation, Omer Meyer, just a huge shot for this Purdue team, right? Like struggling a little bit to, unable to make a three yet in this game. You get guys like Lawyer and Braden Smith, quality shooters, not able to find the range. And just a big-time shot there by Omer Meyer. Gets this crowd back into it, and now Purdue just one possession away, down 3.
Memphis taking the timeout there, their first charge timeout. The old use it or lose it in the first half, so they've lost it. Back to action, Purdue and its man-to-man, and we have a foul away from the ball on Purdue. No, we had a clock malfunction, I think. I was going to say, how do we blow a whistle there? We had literally just put the ball in play, had Memphis. Zach Davis inbounding here for Memphis. We did have a clock malfunction. That's why we had the stoppage of play. William Wharton on to play for Memphis. They'd gone deep to their bench already. 4 different subs into the game for Penny Hardaway. Well, stoppage of play. You can hear the Let's Go Boilers in the background as they try to get the clock squared away. Right now it shows 12:32 for the game, 26 for the shot clock. I mentioned Tariq Ingraham into the game, the grad student who last year was at Rider. Had 33 starts last year for Rider. Full brand new roster for Penny Hardaway, 15 brand new players. Not a single player on this year's roster was on the team last year. That includes his own son. Ashton Hardaway, freshman year at Memphis, last year at St. Mary's, now back at Memphis. Wonder how that discussion went at the kitchen table with the old man.
I was trying to process that same thing myself. I was like, hey, that would be, awkward, you would think, at the family dinner table being like, hey, Coach, hey, Dad, I think I'm going to transfer. But, hey, maybe it was Dad that decided, based on the amount of playing time he thought his son was going to get, maybe he was true with himself and said it'd be better for you to go somewhere else and maybe play more.
Well, if he did play more, he only averaged 2 points a game last year at St. Mary's. But now he's back in Memphis playing for his father. Coming downhill, Majok shooting a wild one-footed banker. Missed it badly. Still loose underneath the bucket, and now a foul. Ingram grabbed the loose ball, and he was fouled by, I think, Daniel Jacobson, and Matt Painter is very displeased with that call. He thought that was clean, but that's now 2 fouls on Daniel Jacobson.
That's a tough call to go against Daniel there. I think that's one of those where maybe the official sort of anticipates there's going to be more contact than what actually occurs. And that's a tough call for a ref when there's a lot of bodies flying around, but I didn't see a whole lot of contact from Daniel there.
Tariq Ingram will have 2 free throws wearing a blue T-shirt under the blue jersey. Makes the first foul shot. He's 4 of 5 with the foul line now this season. He's only averaging 1 point a game. But he's in the game here, and he can double his per-game average if he can make this free throw. Started his career at Wake Forest, played 3 years there, and as I mentioned a moment ago, last year was at Rider. There's number 19 on the blue jersey. Dribbles twice, takes a deep breath. Majok stepped into the lane early. What do we have now? The officials are stopping the game. Majok stepped in early, it looked like to me. And the official says no, Trey Kaufman-Wren was the one that stepped in early. Oh, Matt Painter, he is losing his mind over there.
I think what the official determined was Trey made the Memphis player Majok go in, so they nullified the lane violation.
Now, how can you make a guy go in? You talked him into it? You said, hey, get in there.
Well, there was a bump. I did see Trey bump him a little bit with the hip.
Gotcha.
So it maybe isn't the craziest decision by the official there, but I still think a little unfortunate for Purdue.
Yeah, because the second foul shot was good for Majok, and it's 18-13 Memphis. 12 minutes to go opening half. Purdue the ball here in their white uniforms. Braden Smith, top of the key feed to Trey Kaufman-Wren. He'll swing it further left wing, caught by Omer Meyer, who throws it right back to Trey Kaufman-Wren, who's now on the left block. He faces up on Ingram, spins, and had a shot blocked, and that'll be another goaltending. Second goaltend of the game against Memphis. 2 more points for Trey Kaufman-Wren, and we have a timeout on the floor. Memphis 18, Purdue 15, 11:50 to play first half. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Polytechnic, we don't just study technology, we build the future with it. From flight decks to design studios, from data labs to construction sites. Our students are hands-on, industry-ready, and powered by Purdue's persistent pursuit of innovation. This is where innovators, creators, and problem solvers make giant leaps every day. Purdue Polytechnic, the college for technology at Purdue University, where graduates are industry-ready day one. The Tom Wood Auto Group has been family-owned and operated since 1967, proudly serving Indiana drivers for generations. With over a dozen brands and thousands of vehicles in stock, you'll find the right car, truck, or SUV for your next adventure, all backed by a name you can trust. Wherever you visit us, you'll find the same commitment to quality, integrity, and exceptional service. Visit TomWood.com for any of our convenient locations today. It's all good at Tom Wood.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credit extended balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Memphis 18, Purdue 15, 11:50 to go. We're in the first half. We're at Baha playing in a ballroom, but it's a big one, big enough for a basketball court. Purdue subbing in here for the first time Jack Benter, the 6'6 redshirt freshman from Brownstown, averaging 5 points a game.
Well, rebounding-wise, Rob, Purdue doing a pretty solid job here early on in the glass. They're up 7-6 from a rebounding standpoint, but the three-point shooting of Memphis early on has been the big difference. 3 of 5 from 3 for Memphis, just 1 of 5 from 3 by the Boilers.
And there is your difference in the game. Right now, Memphis leading by 3. Benter going to have to guard Majok. That'll be a tough battle for the 6'6 redshirt freshman against the 7'1 Majok. Ingram faces up top of the key, guarded by Oscar Clough. He's dribbling down the right side of the paint on Clough, wants to attack, stops on the right block, is pivoting, still pivoting, blocked by Oscar Clough. Purdue in transition, leading the way, Braden Smith, ahead to Ja'Cory Harris, his layup is no good, reached by whom? Out of bounds, last touch, Memphis. I say reach because Oscar Clough was reaching for it, so was Ingram, and it was knocked out of bounds, baseline left, last touch, they say, by Memphis. Boy, what a nice play by Oscar Clough to just hold his ground a moment ago defensively underneath that basket.
Ja'Cory's unfortunately had just a couple layups here not go his way these last couple games.
Here's Omer Meyer dribbling between the rings with his left hand. Comes off a screen from Clough near the top of the key. Now going between the leg dribble. Coming downhill. Blocked out of bounds. Baseline left. Purdue keeps the ball with 7 on the shot clock. Tell you what, Memphis athleticism is something to behold. They have some long and athletic players. They can make it difficult on you defensively. 11:07 to go first half. Purdue just 7 on the shot clock. Lobbing for Clough. Catching and dunking. Braden Smith. Now that's how you run a baseline inbounds. Smith the pass. Clough the dunk.
Well, how about that? Yeah, Purdue's had its struggles, but they're a huge alley-oop throw right out the gates to Clough.
Davis a deep 3 right wing. No. Benter. Nice block out and a rebound for the 6'6 Benter. Purdue on the run. Benter a 3 in transition on the right wing. Long. Rebounded out of there by Memphis. Boy, if Jack would have made that 3. No. Might have blown the roof off this ballroom. Inside it goes to Ingraham. Left block. Attacking Clough. Spinning to the left shoulder. Shooting an air ball. Weak side rebound Lawyer. Again, great defense. Oscar Clough holding his position in the paint. Fletcher Lawyer is running the point guard now with this group. He's going to shoot an open three. Oh, he missed it. And rebounded by Memphis. He was wide open. No one guarded him.
No one picked him up in transition.
He shot the open three, but it was no good. Memphis the ball. Purdue continuing to struggle. Just 1 of 7 from 3. Here's a jumper and a foul. It was missed from straight away by Memphis's Curtis Givens III, and then a foul on the Boilermakers' Braden Smith, apparently, trying to get some rebounding position underneath the basket. And indeed, it is on Braden Smith, his first, and the team's third.
Yeah, feels like this is one of those games Fletcher just needs to see one go down, right? Even whether that's just a free throw, right? Get to the line, just see the ball go through the net one time.
Memphis trying to throw it in bounds, and it was kicked by Oscar Clough out of bounds as Memphis is inbounding baseline right as we look at it. We sat actually on a stage, which is a great vantage point for us. We're up over the fans, about 4 rows high, with a front row seat on this front of this stage. Majok catches perimeter right, Benter guarding him closely. Majok picks up the dribble, gives it to Doug McDaniel. McDaniel now gets a switch with Benter guarding him. They'll swing it further left wing, however does Memphis. Back to McDaniel. Shot clock down to 5. Kick it to the far left corner. Givens the third gives it up. Shot clock down to 1. They're going to and they're not going to get it. I apologize, fans. I got tongue-tied there. Ashton Hardaway was trying to fire up a 3 from the right corner as the shot clock was expiring, and he did not get it off in time.
Really impressive help defense there by Jack Benter. He's guarding Doug McDaniel here on the left wing. The drive comes middle, and Jack stunts at the ball handler and then gets his right arm extended, deflects the pass that was trying to go out to Doug McDaniel on a drive and kick opportunity. That took off just enough seconds to cause the shot clock violation.
Here goes Omer Meyer over the timeline right to left. He'll play the point guard with this group. Right now, Braden Smith on the bench. Meyer a 3, right wing off the dribble. No good. Purdue misses another 3, but Benter rebounds for the Boilermakers. A reload here for Purdue. 9:25 to go opening half. Purdue trailing 18-17. Fletch Lawyer, just pass left wing Clough. He'll dribble hand off to Meyer. Meyer throws it right back to Clough, and we're going to have a foul. Matt Painter thinks there should have been a goaltending as well. And they won't get the goal.
He wanted the and one there, I think.
They will get the foul, though. What a rifled pass. One-handed, right-hand pass. High right wing. Omer Meyer threading the needle to Oscar Clough, who was fouled, and Oscar will have 2 foul shots here. The foul will go against William Wharton, his first for Memphis. First free throw, good for Oscar Clough, who's a 77% foul shooter on the year. That free throw means he now has 5 points, and the game is tied at 18. Jack Benter out of the game, and he gets a standing ovation from the Purdue faithful. He held his own, the redshirt freshman, against some high-level competition. He's replaced here by Trey Kaufman-Wren.
I've been really impressed with Jack's ability on the defensive end, how he's held up.
Oscar made the second foul shot. Purdue has taken the lead at 19-18.
And Rob, how about that pass by Omer Meyer there to Clough?
Rifled it between 2 defenders.
Just like a baseball pass with his right hand.
Memphis Tigers with a ball. Fletcher Lawyer dives for a loose ball and calls timeout. No, they're going to call a held ball.
He was trying.
Well, Purdue's going to get the ball anyway on the held ball, so you save a timeout. It's our hustle play of the game. It's presented by Republic Airways. Start your aviation career today with their Lift Academy flight training program. First to the floor was Fletcher Lawyer, and Purdue will have the ball.
Well, Fletcher Lawyer, just really big-time effort there in hands. Coming off that dribble handoff, he got his right hand in there, snuck it in there in between the offensive player and the guy trying to give that handoff, and it caused the deflection. And then Coach Painter always says, first to the floor, more often than not, going to be the winner, and Fletch dove to the ground. That was a really nice effort play.
Purdue leading 19-18. We're less than 9 minutes to go. We're in the opening half in Nassau, Bahamas. Omer Meyer draws a double team, finds Trey Kaufman-Wren on the short roll. Kick it to Lawyer for an open 3 in the left corner. No good again. Rebounded C.J. Cox. He lays it into the basket uncontested. C.J. Cox, Johnny on the spot. Purdue leads 21-18.
Wow, you get a great look from Lawyer. Unfortunately, doesn't go. But how about the Red Sea just parting? Clough and Kaufman-Wren are getting boxed out, and then no one boxes out C.J. Cox, who just swoops in for an uncontested layup in front of the rim.
First scoring of the game for C.J. Cox. Purdue with a 3-point lead. Memphis the ball. McDaniel against Cox. Coming to the right elbow extended. Hesitating. Giving it up from Majok for a deep 3 straight away. no good. Rebounded by C.J. Coxno. Picked up by McDaniel in Memphis. C.J. was battling a Memphis player but couldn't come away with it. And now the Tigers with the ball. 10 on the shot clock for Memphis. McDaniel fakes a deep three, instead passes it up. Gives it to the left side where it's caught by Hardaway. He's just inside of the arc. Cox on him. Step back. Does he want to shoot a wild three? Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Now they're going to say traveling. Either way, it's going to be a turnover, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 21-18, Purdue the lead. 7:55 to go first half. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine. At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents. We're fans.
We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members. We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Coach Paul Lusk, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue fans, your new favorite podcast has arrived. Check out For Pete's Sake, presented by Tom Wood Group, the official podcast of Purdue Athletics, with me and Joey Molinaro. We're your hosts. New episodes available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and the Purdue Sports app. Visit purduesports.com/podcast to learn more. Memphis 0 for their last 7 shooting. The Boilermakers are on an 8-0 run, despite the fact Purdue can't make a shot from the three-point line. Purdue's 1 of 9 from 3. Ouch.
Unfortunately, been a struggle for Purdue from behind the arc, but nice to see that even with those struggles, finding a way to score. And like you said, over the last 4 minutes there, a little 8-0 run, and now the Boilers have a 3-point advantage. This Memphis team, in the midst of you said 0 for their last 7. That's a scoring drought spanning now 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Woo. Memphis is 3 of 7 from 3. Purdue winning the battle on the glass early 14-9. Significant. Purdue in the last 2 games plus 43 on the glass. That's Alabama and Akron combined plus 43. Purdue in the backcourt. We're back to action. 7:50 to go first half. Purdue leading 21-18. Thedford guarding Braden Smith as he brings it over the timeline right to left. Lawyer right back to Braden Smith between the circles using a Clough screen to the right wing. Skip pass to C.J. Cox left wing. Shot clock at 10, now to Lawyer. Lawyer near midcourt to Trey Coffin-Wren between the circles. Now we're down to 5. Trey keeps coming downhill and had the ball stolen from him. Loose on the floor. Everyone's fighting for it. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Memphis. Doug McDaniel comes up with it. Memphis on the run left to right. We're going to stop the game. We're going to stop the game. A Memphis injured player to our left, in the painted area, painted left.
Yeah, it looked kind of nasty down there. There was some bodies. Trey Coffin-Wren and Majok got tangled up as the ball got stripped away from Coffin-Wren. I was kind of stunned they didn't call a foul. I thought there was a boatload of contact on Trey, but I'm worried that Majok was kind of grabbing his left knee area because stuff got tangled up.
Yeah.
Trey fell on his leg awkwardly.
As both were falling to the ground, you're right. We see a replay here. They do have a video board for us in this banquet hall. And, he got his left leg twisted up underneath Trey Kaufman-Wren as Trey was falling down. And Majak is going to walk very gingerly to his bench. The 7'1" freshman from the South Sudan who has 6 points in this game. He averages 5 a game, but he was playing well early for Memphis. But for the moment, he's headed to the bench. 7:21 to go here in this first half. Purdue leading 21-18. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. Now, once we resume play, it will be Memphis ball in the front court. That's where the game was stopped. Memphis the possession. They were in their front court. Well, and now we're going to have a replay. Video review.
Thedford for Memphis has a bloody lip. I looked over and saw he had a decent amount of blood from his mouth, and I saw him pointing kind of towards Purdue that maybe there was an elbow that hit him in the mouth. So I think that is probably what they're going to be looking at.
Okay, so let's stop the game momentarily. Purdue 21, Memphis 18. You know, at Mackey Arena, we always brag about the sellout streak, which is currently, by the way, at 92 straight sellouts at Mackey. Does this count? Because this is a sellout. There's not a seat to be found. And it might as well be Mackey Arena Caribbean style, because it is all gold and black in here.
Well, I saw the contact there. No, you're right. First off, you're right. This is a massive Purdue crowd, and it's really exciting to see. But I did just see a replay of the contact to the face on Thedford that they're looking at. Trey Kaufman-Wren, after he got it stripped, he kind of flailed his arms out, and his left arm came extended and made direct contact to Thedford's face. I'm hoping they're just going to call it kind of incidental.
I think they are, because it looks like they're going to administer the ball on the sideline, front court for Memphis. Purdue right now playing with Lawyer, Braden Smith, C.J. Cox, Trey Kaufman-Wren, and Oscar Clough. So it's the original starting five for Purdue. And we will play on. Memphis ball here in their front court with Quante Berry, a 6'4" redshirt junior from Cleveland, a transfer from Temple, now playing for Memphis. So Penny Hardaway not afraid to go deep into the bench here this evening. Driving in Berry from the left wing, gets to the left baseline, nearly lost it, got it back, gives it to his teammate McDaniel, who threw it inside. There's a block for Oscar Clough, but unfortunately right into the hands of Terry Ingram, and he lays it in for Memphis, and it's a 1-point Purdue lead.
Man, that's a bummer, because that was a big-time block at the summit there by Clough. Bradshaw had a full head of steam coming down the middle of the lane.
Now a technical foul on McDaniel. Away from the ball, McDaniel was up into the face of Fletcher Lawyer. He was saying something away from the ball, and the official who was closest to the play immediately teed him up. What he said, I do not know, but it must have been bad enough that it was within earshot of the official who gave him a technical.
This is perfect. This is exactly what Fletcher Lawyer needs, right? A chance to go to the foul line and see a shot go in.
And there it is. Not easily, but he's now 15 of 16 on the year from the foul line with that make, and it's his first made point of the game for Fletcher. Second free throw, good. Maybe you're right, Bob. Maybe this will heat him up. Purdue 23, Memphis 20, and now Purdue has the possession after the McDaniel technical.
Oh, yeah, there was definitely, we just saw the replay. Fletcher took 2 bumps actually going down the floor, and the second one was from McDaniel, and that's what triggered the tech.
Purdue with the ball in the front court, wearing the white uniforms. Braden Smith holding the ball on the right hip. Guarded closely here by Davis. They've guarded him mostly tonight with a 6'7" player, he being Braden Smith. C.J. Cox swings it right side to Braden Smith. 7 on the shot clock. Purdue needs to go in a hurry. Top of the key to Clough. Back to Braden Smith. Catch and shoot deep three. Missed badly from the right wing, about 25 feet away. McDaniel weak side rebound for Memphis. McDaniel coming downhill, right elbow. Crossover dribble. Finds a man behind him. Open three. Ingram long off the back of the iron. Trey Kaufman-Wren grabs the rebound for the Boilermakers. He had to go up in traffic and grab it with 2 hands, but he did. Here's C.J. Cox coming downhill in the paint. He was fouled on his way to the bucket. C.J. fouled. If this one's on McDaniel, that'll be 2 quick fouls on Doug McDaniel. I don't think it is, though.
You're right. It looks like they called it on Bradshaw away from the basketball. Guarding Oscar Clough. Oscar trying to kind of seal Bradshaw to create a lane for C.J. to drive.
Now, that's a problem because that's 3 fouls on Aaron Bradshaw.
They're leaving him in the game.
Trey Kaufman-Renn coming downhill on Ingram. Blocked, and it's going to be another goaltending. This one on Bradshaw. That is 3 goaltendings in this game against Memphis. Purdue has scored 25 points. 6 of the 25 have been compliments of goaltending from the Memphis Tigers.
Well, the Memphis staff is very displeased with the call, but guess what? If they want to challenge it, they can do so.
True.
They have that ability. And I did think it actually hit the glass, so I thought it was the right call. But you know what? Coach Hardaway, if you want to challenge, go right ahead.
I don't think the score is right. They have not updated the score. Should be 25-20, yes? Yes, 25-20. Now they have it correct on the scoreboard. 5:50 to go first half. Here's coming in from the weak side. A block for Daniel Jacobson. Then that's going to be a foul on Daniel. Now that one hurts Purdue because that's his third. So Jacobson, who had just subbed into the game for Oscar Clough, a foul whistled against him. Coming in hard from the left wing was Zach Davis. He attacked the rim. Jacobson tried to meet him at the summit, and Daniel has 3 fouls here in the first half. 5:45 to go in the half. Purdue a 5-point lead, and Zach Davis at the foul line. This year he's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Wears number 2 on the blue jersey and misses the first free throw off the front. Oscar Clough looks winded, but too bad. You got to go back in the game, big fella, because Daniel Jacobson in foul trouble.
Yeah, it was funny. I kind of looked at Oscar as he got the signal, like, hey, dude, you got to go back in. He kind of looked exasperated. He was like, all right. I barely, like you said, barely got a chance to catch his breath.
No rest for Oscar the Grouch. Free throw good.
A tough break for Daniel there. He looked in great position with his long outstretched hand to block that shot, but a little double clutch from Davis at the last second, I think, just changed the goalpost just a little bit, and it allowed Jacobson to catch him on the wrist.
How about Davis is 6'7", guarding the 6-foot Braden Smith? They've been trying to put a taller defender on him all game.
Trying to take away his vision maybe a little bit with the length.
Now Braden has not scored, so maybe it's working. Purdue's leading 25-21. Purdue the ball. Braden, pocket pass, right elbow, kick it in the corner now to C.J. Cox. A triple time. Boy, did Purdue need that. A triple from the right corner for C.J. Cox.
That's a nice play there by the Boilers. Just great teamwork. Braden Smith gets the hockey assist. He creates the advantage. Kaufman-Renn going down the right seam. And they bring that help ball side off the corner, and Cox makes them pay.
Purdue up 28-21, their largest lead. Memphis the ball. Driving and shooting. Sincere Parker, 15-footer no. Rebounded Ingram, put it back in the bucket. Offensive rebound. Well done, Derek Ingram. The grad student with a putback. 28-23, Purdue the lead. Ingram with 5 points. 4:45 first half. Clock ticking. Purdue the ball. C.J. Cox running point here. Dribbling between the rings. Left side chest pass catch for Braden Smith. Parker now guarding him. That's Sincere Parker. Braden Smith stopped to the free throw line. Shoots a fall away jumper. Made it. Oh, degree of difficulty there. A 10.5. But can it for Braden Smith. Purdue's up 30-23.
That was unbelievable. Braden, as he started to fade away, I'm pretty sure he had pass on his mind. And at the last second realized there was no one open, so he decided to shoot.
Parker at the other end missed a bunny. Got his own rebound, put it in. Purdue didn't block off the shooter. Sincere Parker, who had 17 against the Boilermakers at McNeese State last year, makes it Purdue 30, Memphis 25. 4 minutes remaining opening half. Braden Smith dribbling on the high right arc, guarded by Ingram. Still dribbling, coming down the right side of the painted area. Shot blocked, out of bounds. Last touch Purdue, timeout on the floor. It's Purdue 30, Memphis 25, 3:48 to go first half. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up the shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people?
That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you. Us? That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
Purdue leads Memphis 30-25. 3:48 to go in the first half. Purdue winning the rebounding battle 15-11. Purdue's only turned it over twice. Memphis 4 first half turnovers. Purdue fans win a prize pack with tickets to the Purdue-Michigan State game February 26th. Go to purduesports.com/basketballvip and register by February 17th for a chance to win. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell, on-site audio engineer Wes Scott. We greet you from Nassau in the Bahamas. We're at the Baha Mar Resort. 5-point lead for Purdue. Omer Myers subbed in for the Boilermakers. He's replaced Fletcher Lawyer. Braden Smith, preseason All-American. 2 points in this game. No, 0 points. I beg your pardon. 2 for Braden. Only 2 for Fletcher Lawyer, yet Purdue has a 5-point lead. Oscar Clough's been getting busy. 6 points for him. Memphis, the ball. We're back to action. Memphis attacking the basket to our right. Sincere Parker driving in from the right wing. Long stepping his way to the rim and missing a left-handed floater. Rebounded by Purdue's Oscar Clough. Quickly ahead to Omer Meyer. Now to Braden Smith. 3 left wing. Left it short, but Omer Meyer rebounds out near the timeline. That ball came all the way out to near midcourt. Purdue keeps the possession. C.J. Cox a 3 in the right corner. In and out, no good. And we have an illegal screen on Purdue's, I think, Oscar Clough. Even if C.J. would have made that 3, it would not have counted.
I think they must have called that on the rebound, though. I think they maybe got Oscar charging in.
Sure. Clough, his first foul. Purdue's 5th team foul. Both teams with 5 team fouls here in the first half.
Because you're right, there was some contact there when he set the screen for CJ. The defender kind of flailed, but the whistle was so delayed, I think they must have got Oscar when he was charging in for what was going to be a potential rebound.
Less than 3 minutes remain, first half. Memphis the ball. McDaniel off a screen, top of the key from Ingram all the way to the rim. Right-handed layup try, no. Rebounded Purdue's Trey Kaufman-Wren. Trey coming in, averaging 15 rebounds a game. That's right, 15 boards a game. Omer Meyer, left wing, bobbled it, picked it back up, throws it left baseline, caught by Trey Kaufman-Wren. He's going to face up against Ingram. Short baseline left, drives, dumps it off to Oscar Clough, turned it over. Just Purdue's 3rd turnover. That pass into traffic stolen by Memphis. Here come the Tigers. Sincere Parker, left-handed layup, good. 4 points for the McNeese State transfer. Purdue leads 30-27.
That's those live ball turnovers. If you're Purdue, you just really got to stay away from. Kaufman-Wren got caught up in the air on that left block, and a great job by Memphis coming over from the weak side to steal the pass.
Braden Smith coming downhill, right block, layup, no. Tipped that at Trey Kaufman-Wren, no. Got it a second time. He'll try again and miss again. And finally pulled out of there by the Memphis Tigers. Majok back in the game after being injured earlier. Left-handed layup, good. A runner, McDaniel, and it's a 1-point Purdue lead.
Well, transition, and the Tigers getting busy because even though that wasn't a turnover, the missed shot, and the Tigers went out quickly using the athleticism and McDaniel's speed.
Memphis had been one of their last 10 shooting. Now they've made 2 in a row. Homer Meyer, perimeter left, dribbles once, bounces it to Clough, left block extended. 7 on the shot clock. Clough tries to bully his way to the rim, kicks it into the right corner. Dribbling in there is Meyer, shooting a 17-footer, long. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Renn. Now a foul again on Purdue, they say, trying to clear space for an offensive rebound, and they say Trey Kaufman-Renn this time was the guilty party. 1:15 to go first half. Purdue leading 30-29. Team foul number 6.
Well, that was really good defense once again from Memphis. That shot there from Meyer probably should have took the 3 on the catch and shoot initially, because the step back falling out of bounds for a long 2, not exactly your best analytical type shot there from Homer Meyer, and he back irons the miss, and then you end up getting the offensive foul pushing the back by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Memphis
is on a 6-0 run. They've closed the gap, trailing 30-29. After Purdue had its largest lead at 7. Memphis the ball here. Deep 3, right wing. This would give them the lead, but it's missed by Davis and saved in bounds low to Sincere Parker. He missed the bunny. Trey Kaufman-Renn was fouled as he went for the rebound by Sincere Parker. Oh, no, they're going to change the call and say it's against Trey Kaufman-Renn. Oh, the official initially pointed the wrong direction. And that's now 2 fouls on Trey Kaufman-Renn, and it's a 1-and-1 for Memphis. Matt Painter cannot believe it. The official called a push, pointed the direction of Purdue having the ball, and then changed the call and pointed the other way. And now what do we have? A technical foul on Trey Kaufman-Renn, possibly? Yes. Now that's foul number 3 on Trey. And Trey was already at the bench. Jack Benter had subbed in. Trey was on the bench walking to his seat. He said something, and he just picked up a technical foul. Memphis can take the lead here. First free throw good by McDaniel to tie the game. McDaniel will have one more, then it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Tigers. McDaniel made them both.
Just a brutal sequence there. I think a pretty rough call to go against Kaufman-Renn. He high points the ball. He gets the ball first. Then there's some contact with the body. And then the issue gets compounded by the baseline official as not the guy who called the foul. The baseline official as Kaufman-Renn is walking to the bench. He's about 2 steps away from the bench. Trey must have been, maybe saying some things that as Parker hits the first free throw, Kaufman-Renn probably saying some things out loud about how displeased he was with the call. But the baseline official overhears that and then bangs him with the technical. Really unfortunate there for Purdue.
It's a 9-0 run for Memphis. It can be 10 if Parker makes the free throw. He does. 6 points for Sincere Parker. A 10-0 run for Memphis. They are leading 33-30. Purdue the ball, but more importantly for Purdue, Trey Kaufman-Renn on the bench with 3 fouls. Purdue's best interior player, a preseason third-team All-American. Shot clock at 15, game clock at 35. Braden Smith, right baseline, skip pass left wing to Homer Meyer. Fakes the 3, now he will shoot the 3. He hit it! A triple tie for Homer Meyer to tie the game at 33.
Homer, once again, I think making the shot more difficult on himself than he has to. Probably could have catch and shoot opportunity. It was a low pass. Instead, he regathers a little jab step to free up space. And why should I question Homer Meyer? That shot was a huge one.
Memphis can hold for the final shot here. Coming downhill, we're going to have a blocking foul on Jack Benter. Zach Davis was coming downhill from the right wing. Clock stops with 6.6. 2 free throws coming from Memphis. First foul on Jack Benter.
I'm a little surprised they're going to call it a 1-and-1 on the floor. Let's see the replay.
Okay.
The contact happens, and then he shoots the ball immediately.
Yeah, right.
Based on the supposed new rules, that should be a shooting foul. These guys are allowed a little bit of continuation. He shoots the ball pretty immediately after the contact.
Zach Davis, 1-and-1, makes the first. In this game, he's 2 for 3 for the season. 7 for now 9 free throws.
Well, the same official who called the technical is the one who called the block there. You wonder if a little human nature, right, kicked in there, kind of a 50-50 call. He probably wasn't super pumped about the Purdue Boilermakers after Trakoff and Wren had some choice words, and he unfortunately gave that blocking call in Memphis' favor there.
Free throw good to give Memphis a 35-33 lead. Matt Painter will take the use it or lose it timeout with 6.6 to go in the first half. So Purdue, barring a turnover, gets the final shot here of the first half. Well, what's been a back and forth affair. Purdue had pushed their lead out to 30-23. It felt like the Boilermakers were in control. And then a 10-0 run from Memphis put the Tigers right back in front. And right now Memphis leads 35-33.
This would be a huge momentum play for Purdue if they can somehow execute a basket here. Purdue likes a lot of times in these situations to run what they call a ghost action, where they will have someone come up and act like they're setting a screen and then slip out of it and try to catch the opposing defenders in between, and then you either get the ball handler wide open or you get the guy slipping out wide open and get two guys stuck on the basketball. Let's see if Purdue can somehow get a chance to execute that.
Again, Memphis puts the 6'7" Davis on the 6-foot Braden Smith. Braden does have it, racing up the right sideline, right to left. Now three, now two. He'll shoot a contested three. Banked it in. He banked in a triple. Did Braden Smith at the horn to get Purdue a 1-point lead at halftime. A triple time in the most unconventional way. Braden was being hounded as he brought the ball over midcourt. He got to just above the three-point line, jumped up, threw up a right-handed crazy shot, and it banked in. Braden Smith's first scoring of the game, and what a way to get it. Purdue will lead 36-35 as we go to the halftime horn. Purdue, struggling to make wide open threes, makes that one the toughest of them all. Before we move further, let's pause. 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
WNDE-AM and WFBQ HD2, Indianapolis. This is Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Purdue 36, Memphis 35. Halftime here at Baha Mar. Our halftime report begins when we come back. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you. Us? That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years. Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
on the Purdue Global Sports Network. From Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air. This is the Boilermaker Halftime Show.
Halftime of the Baha Mar Championship, where Purdue leads Memphis 36-35. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. You know, when you're here on the island, everyone's very calm. They're very friendly. The pace is very slow. No one gets overly worked up, angry about anything. We've had two angry teams playing here in the first 20 minutes. We've had a technical foul called on either team. We've had a bloody lip. We've had a player leave with injury. And it's because the physicality of this game has been at such a level that all those good vibes on the island, they're out the door right now.
Yeah, they didn't make their way into the convention center here today where this basketball game is being played. It's been high octane, lots of adrenaline on both sides. And, yeah, you and I were talking off air. This is a game that could certainly get even more contentious as the second half grows and as the pressure continues to mount. What a tough ending for Memphis there to end the half. They did get a 50-50 call to go their way on the drive, on the blocking foul. They make the two free throws, but then they got to be thinking, man, we played a pretty good half. We're going to go into the half with the lead. They forced Braden Smith into a really tough double clutch, highly contested, 30-footer at the horn, and Braden Smith, the bank is open, and they got to be like, man, we played a pretty good half, and we're still losing to these guys. But they do at least have Trey Kaufman-Renn in foul trouble. He's got the 3 fouls due to the technical. Trey was definitely playing with fire in that situation. You could tell how angry he was. He actually kind of spiked the ball. It was a semi-spike, nothing extreme, but definitely like more than just handing the ball to the ref. He kind of threw it down a little bit, and I think that got the attention of all the refs. And then as he continued to kind of chirp on his way to the sideline, the baseline official got him, and definitely unfortunate, and it's going to be something Purdue's going to have to manage here in the second half.
Purdue had its largest lead at 30-23. That was with 5:20 to go in the first half, and then Memphis ripped off a 10-0 run, a kill shot. Those rarely happen against the Boilermakers. It's only second time all year a team has had a kill shot against Purdue. But that gave Memphis the lead. Then we went back and forth, and then Braden Smith with a shot of the tournament so far. A one-handed throw it up there from 25 feet away, straight away with a defender hanging all over me, and he banked it in for a 3 to give Purdue the 36-35 lead. We are at halftime here in the Baha Mar Championship, a semi-final game. First half stats presented by Ruoff Home Mortgage when we come back. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your ride to relaxation. Lafayette Limo.
If your company is seeking to relocate or expand quickly, Hancock County, Indiana has a wide variety of business sites, including 4 shovel-ready certified silver business parks, plus higher than normal broadband capacity with an extensive fiber network with more than 2,000 miles of lines. Connecting opportunity with success. Contact the Hancock County Economic Development Council at www.hancockedc.com or at 317-477-7241.
Tsunami Express Car Wash is coming soon to Lafayette, opening November 12th. Find us at 3419 South Street, right at the corner of Sagamore and South Street, across from Home Depot. Join us for our grand opening celebration, November 12th through November 23rd, and enjoy free car washes all event long. That's right, free washes, fast service, and Boilermaker pride shining bright. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Ride clean, cheer loud, boiler up. Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Purdue University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Halftime, Baha Mar, Purdue 36, Memphis 35. Let's take a look at the halftime stats presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage, your local lender, ready to help make your dream home a reality. To start your journey home, visit ruoff.com. That's RUOF.com. Memphis, 11 of 29 shooting, 3 of 9 from 3, 10 of 11 at the foul line. 16 total rebounds for Memphis. They are led in scoring by Doug McDaniel with 7 points. Memphis played 11 players in the first half, all of them helping the cause for the Tigers. Only 4 first-half turnovers for Memphis. Purdue 14 of 33 shooting, just 4 of 14 from 3. Purdue 4 of 4 from the foul line. Purdue led in scoring by Trey Kaufman-Wren, who has 10 points, 9 rebounds, but he does have 3 fouls. 6 points for Oscar Clough, 5 for C.J. Cox, 5 for Braden Smith, 2 for Fletcher Lawyer, 6 for Omer Meyer. Boilermakers turned it over 4 times and had 19 total rebounds. Purdue leads 36-35, and out-of-town scoreboard is coming up when you come back. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Welcome back here live to the halftime show where Purdue leads Memphis 36-35 in first round action of the Baha Mar Hoops Championship. Time now for our out-of-town scores. And we'll take a look at some of the other top 25 games in men's college basketball being played here today. And 2 other games currently underway besides this Purdue versus Memphis matchup. 20th ranked Tennessee hosting Tennessee State, and the Volunteers lead the Tigers 17-4 with 14:22 to go in the first half. That game currently airing on SEC Network Plus. 14th-ranked St. John's trailing at home early on against Bucknell. Bucknell leads that game 8-3 with 15:28 to go in the first half. That game currently airing on TNT or True TV. The second game of the Baha Mar Championship to be played right after this Purdue-Memphis game concludes. 15th-ranked Texas Tech will be taking on Wake Forest. Both teams 3-1 early on the season. A game set to tip around roughly 8:30 p.m., airing also on CBS Sports Network. And then lastly, second-ranked Houston hosting Rider. Houston 4-0 on the season. Rider just 1-3. That game set to tip at 9 p.m., also on TNT/True TV. We will have second half action when we return. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boilermaker fans, keep your eyes on the court and on your vision. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical are proud to be the official eye care provider of Purdue Athletics. Get advanced eye exams and vision testing at 15 Indiana locations, plus a wide selection of contacts, glasses, and sunglasses. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical will help you see every game clearly. Visit eteyecare.com to schedule your appointment today. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical, where Boilermakers go for better vision.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
Trey Kaufman-Wren is Purdue's leading scorer with 10 points. Purdue's leading rebounder, 9 rebounds. Purdue's leader in assists, 3 assists. But he has 3 fouls. Let's see how Matt Painter handles things to start the second half. It's Purdue 36, Memphis 35, and Memphis will have the opening possession of half number 2. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell, and there is our answer. Jack Benter will start the second half in place of Trey Kaufman-Wren.
And that is a common move done by Coach Painter when he's dealing with a player, a starter that has 3 fouls at the half. He typically, to try to manage that, will have him come off the bench to start the second half. And so we're going to see that here to start. Here we go, the Tigers.
McDaniel against the Purdue man-to-man defense will give to Hardaway. Now high right side, Zach Davis. Back to McDaniel, dribbling left wing against Benter. Left elbow extended, backing up on Benter, gives it up left wing for Bradshaw. 3, good. Aaron Bradshaw, he had 3 fouls in the first half, lest we forget, and he makes a 3. And just like that, Memphis leads 38-36. Bradshaw, a 25% three-point shooter on the season, just made that one.
What a big shot, and it was pretty contested there by Oscar Clough as well. That's just got to tip your cap.
Braden Smith coming off a screen on the right wing, throws it to Benter, right back to Braden. He wants to dribble in, stopped, leans in, got fouled, and missed the bunny. However, at least a foul was called on the Tigers, and 2 free throws coming now for Braden Smith. That's on Bradshaw. That's his 4th, and it is 4 fouls on Aaron Bradshaw, the Ohio State transfer, McDonald's All-American who started his career at Kentucky. 2 free throws here for Braden Smith, who had 5 first-half points. First one, no good, off the back of the rim. Braden's 76% foul shooter. And Penny Hardaway is going to have to go to his bench with 4 fouls on Bradshaw. He'll bring into the game Tarek Ingram, who had 6 first-half points, the transfer from Ryder. One more for Braden Smith. Coming in tonight with 792 career assists. He missed both foul shots. Oh, that stings. Memphis the rebound. Memphis the ball. They lead 38-36.
Braden's had a little bit of a free throw bugaboo early on this season. More misses than you would think.
McDaniel to the right elbow extended. Just past top of the key, Zach Davis. Braden Smith guarding him. He shoots a floater and scores. Got into the paint. Leaned into Braden Smith. Drew some contact. Made the bucket. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead at 40-36. Braden Smith over the timeline, left to right. Purdue wearing white, Memphis in blue. We played 1:15 of this second half. It's a 4-point Memphis lead. Oscar Clough, perimeter left, gives to Lawyer, further left wing. He points to the left hand, dribbles to the right, and was fouled as he was attacking the basket on a right-handed dribble. This one will go against Simon Majok, his first.
Nice hard drive there by Fletch. He had the mismatch with the taller Majok, but you also don't want to drive yourself into trouble there because he did lose his balance, but thankfully that was due to the foul.
Memphis had an early 9-point lead at 15-6. Here's a three in the corner. C.J. Cox, a triple time. Jack Benter the assist. Cox the bucket. Purdue trails 40-39.
How about that? You can run the pocket pass action with Jack Benter at the 4 as well. And once again, Braden Smith the hockey assist. Great kick out pass from Jack to C.J.
Second made 3 of the game for C.J. Cox. Memphis trying to run offense here. McDaniel throws it to Majok between the rings, and Benter all over him. Majok puts it on the floor, drives, shoots, misses, rebounded Jack Benter. Good defense, Benter. Outlets quickly to Braden Smith. Purdue on the run. Lawyer 3 in transition. Triple time! Right wing, a transition.
Oh, big time shot, Fletcher Lawyer. He loves the transition threes. And what do you know it? Braden Smith to Fletch once again.
42-40. Purdue a 2-point lead. McDaniel left elbow rises, fires and scores. Coming off a pin down. Doug McDaniel 9 points. We're tied at 42.
Doug McDaniel just rising up off that pin down. Once again, got the separation from Cox to free himself.
Lawyer coming downhill, top of the key, trying to draw contact. Euro stepping his way to the rim, missing, but a foul as Clough was trying to get a rebound. He had Ingram hanging all over his back. Ingram's first foul. That'll give the ball to Purdue baseline right. Lawyer did a good job to get into the paint 8 feet away. Tried to Euro step his way to a floater, but shot it strong. Braden Smith inbounds. C.J. Cox underneath the bucket, but he traveled. C.J. coming downhill, caught the ball in the right block, but he could sense the defender coming from behind him, and I think it spooked him just enough that he traveled.
You're right, and unfortunately for C.J., it was a taller defender, and as Braden Smith picks up a foul here trying to sneak in and steal a pass in the backcourt on Davis. But you're right. I think if that's a like-size guy, I think CJ just goes straight up with it.
Yeah, yep.
But because the defender trailing him was a much bigger player, CJ got happy feet.
2 fouls, by the way, on Braden Smith. Now all the way to the rim goes the Memphis player, and there'll be a blocking foul on Purdue's Oscar Clough. Boy, this is a physical game. 2 free throws, by the way, coming for Zach Davis. He was the one fouled, coming in aggressively from the right wing. Second foul on Clough. Braden Smith is saying he got hit in the face by Davis as he was dribbling past him. He was dribbling with his right hand and used his left hand to clear space, and Braden is saying he cleared space because he slapped me right in the nose. But the official doesn't want to hear about it.
And Matt Painter, I just saw him tell Braden Smith, he says, keep your composure. Keep your composure, because he knows Braden's frustrated right now as Davis makes that first free throw. This has not been a smooth sailing kind of game for Braden Smith. He's not had a lot of shots go down. He hasn't racked up the assist numbers like you would like to see. He just missed 2 free throws. He's been hit in the face a number of times. This has been a tough game for Braden Smith. He's dealing with a lot of pressure from these athletes of Memphis, but Coach Painter, I think he sees that. He knows his point guard. He tells him you got to keep your composure.
Davis free throw good. 10 points for Zach Davis, who only averages 4 a game. He's having a great game tonight for Memphis, and Memphis has a 44-42 lead. 17 minutes to go in a game. And now Davis guards Braden Smith as he walks it over the 10-second barrier left to right. Braden coming downhill into traffic, kicking a corner. C.J. Cox, 3 from the right corner is good again. Third made 3 of the game for C.J. Cox. Purdue's up 45-44.
Well, there's an assist for Braden Smith. He just dices and slices with the through-the-legs dribble to break down the Tiger defense and sprays it out to his buddy C.J.
11 points in a game for Cox. And now stepping out of bounds on the sideline was McDaniel, and he's also favoring his left ankle. I wonder if McDaniel turned his ankle. He turned the ball over in front of the Memphis bench because he stepped on the sideline while dribbling with the right hand, and then he immediately went to the end of the Memphis bench, and I could see him motioning to his left ankle, left foot, but something was wrong.
And we're seeing the trainer working on him now off the court over like on the carpeted area to the side of their bench. Looks like they're rubbing maybe his leg. I wonder if it was a cramp that popped up all of a sudden.
Could be. Purdue the ball, a 1-point lead. 16-20 to go in this game. Braden Smith coming downhill, stopping, kicking to Cox. Now to Benner in the left corner, back to Cox, left wing. Shot clock at 12. Braden Smith back out near the timeline, dribbling right-handed. Coming downhill, drawing some contact, throwing up a wild shot, missed it. Air ball on the weak side, rebounded by Majak. Braden tried to draw contact and get a foul, but he didn't get the call. So Memphis has the ball. We're under 16 to go in a game. 1-point Purdue lead. Here's Hardaway, the coach's son, dribbling right corner, stopping right baseline. Tried to throw it to Majak, far left corner. He caught it out of off balance, but he did catch it. Now it's tipped away and stolen. Stolen by Purdue's Braden Smith. On the run, here come the Boilermakers. Lawyer faking a 3, dribbling in, giving it back to Braden Smith. Straight away, triple is no good. Tipped out long, right back to Braden Smith, and then loose on the floor. Braden had to dive for it, throws it to his teammate Benter, saving it inbounds. No, he couldn't quite save it. What an effort by the Boilermakers. 3 different players were on the floor, but in the end, it rolls out of bounds on the far sideline. Memphis basketball. Purdue 45, Memphis 44. 15-28 remains in the game. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Happy Game Day and National Ag Day from Case IH. Just like the Boilermakers train with championship-level equipment, our compact tractors and utility equipment are built tough to handle whatever your land demands. From family farms to home fields, we're here to help you succeed on every acre that matters. Visit caseih.com to learn more about our commitment to agriculture and Indiana. Boiler up.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
This is Sam King, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Indy Classic, presented by Bush's Chili Beans, returns to Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis Saturday, December 20th. The doubleheader starts with Butler taking on Northwestern at 4 o'clock. Then Purdue takes on Auburn at 6:30. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Should mention a moment ago, Fletcher Lawyer making a 3. Fletcher now with that made 3. 212 career made 3-pointers. He is tied Chad Austin for 9th place all time in the history of Purdue basketball for made threes in a career. Purdue up 45-44, but Memphis the ball as we resume action. Memphis right to left in their blue unis. The Memphis Tigers out of the American Conference. Ingram will shoot a three straight away. It's long, and Cox rebounds for Purdue. Again, Matt Painter keeping Trey Kaufman-Renn on the bench. 3 fouls in the first half, and we have not seen Trey in the second half. Purdue trying to roll here with Jack Benter and hold their water until they can get Trey back into the game. Braden Smith coming downhill. Right wing, it goes to Lawyer. Catch and shoot three for him. Triple time! His second made three of the game. Fletcher Lawyer. Purdue's up 48-44.
How about that? The deflection there proves very fortunate for Purdue. Braden trying to throw it to Jack Benter in the deep corner. It gets deflected to the right wing, right into maybe the best shooter on Purdue's team, wide open.
Fletch on the season shooting 52% from three coming into today. Hardaway knocked out of bounds, baseline left, good hands. C.J. Cox knocked it away from Hardaway. Memphis the ball, baseline left with 7 on the shot clock. Purdue up 48-44. They're still working on Doug McDaniel over there on that Memphis bench.
They're trying to get the cramping situation, I think, taken care of. But, man, this is feels like a big stretch in this game right now. If Purdue can just put together a big run, you could really put yourself in a great spot.
Memphis better hurry. Got it in just ahead of the 5-second count. The Sincere Parker, and he's fouled by Braden Smith on the perimeter. That's 3 fouls on Braden Smith. So Purdue's best players in foul trouble. Trey Kaufman-Renn with 3, Braden Smith with 3. Memphis ball, they'll inbound in front of their bench. Across the way from our vantage point.
Braden played a large majority of the second half at Alabama with 3 fouls.
And a steal for Braden Smith. Here we go the other way. Behind the back pass to Benter! Jumping Jack! Flash! Benter with a two-handed dunk in transition.
Oh my goodness, Jack Benter. I thought he might try to lay it in. He said, enough with that. I'm going up with a two-handed flush. Rocking the rim. That was elite.
Purdue fans on their feet here in Baha Mar. Memphis the ball. Parker driving in left wing. Layup good. A reverse layup with his right hand. Sincere Parker with 8 points. Purdue leads 50-46.
Whew, and how about the pass by Braden Smith as well? The behind the back in transition, right on point.
Clough with a catch between the circles. Swing it right wing, C.J. Cox. Trey Kaufman-Renn now at the scorer's table. Driving, Lawyer, right-handed layup, good. He came right down the middle of the island and laid it in with his right hand. Purdue's up 52-46.
Oh, yeah, Fletch just rips that tight curl. A pin down on the left wing. He tight curls it, dribbles hard, and then the C kind of opens up for him, and he gets that quick little righty layup after he jumped off the wrong foot before the defender could pin it off the glass.
13:08 remains in the game. Purdue up 6. Purdue's largest lead was 8. That was late in the first half. Hardaway, a tough shot, left baseline. 12 feet away with Benter hanging all over him. What a shot, Ashton Hardaway.
What an answer there, Hardaway. Highly contested there, but an individual player just making a big-time individual play.
Purdue 52, Memphis 48. 12:40 remaining in the game. Lawyer, a 3 straight away. Good again! 3 threes in the second half for Fletcher Lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Lawyer absolutely feeling himself out here, talking some serious noise to the crowd. What a shot.
55-48 Purdue. Memphis is going to take a timeout. The crowd rises to its feet. It's a partisan Purdue crowd, and they like what they see. Purdue 55, Memphis 48. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boilermaker fans, did you know that Flex Technology Group helps leading-edge companies get out of the office printer and copying business? We're a legendary company with legendary people and a legendary platform that will help your business improve document workflow and increase business efficiencies. To learn more, visit our website, flextg.com. That's FLEXTG.com.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile. The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your ride to relaxation, Lafayette Limo.
Purdue is 4 of 5 from the three-point line in the second half. Purdue is leading 55-48. Looking to buy, sell, or build a home, but don't know where to start? Call trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Purdue Athletics. Purdue the 7-point advantage, and for the first time in the second half, we will see Trey Kaufman-Renn. He had 3 first-half fouls, one of those a technical. He is into the game, and so is Purdue's 7'4" Daniel Jacobson. Memphis the ball in front of their bench. And we're back to action. Ingram to McDaniel, back in the game after leaving earlier. It looked to be an injury, and he lobs for Ingram, who he dunks. Good play coming out of the timeout. McDaniel, the perfect lob at the front of the rim. Ingraham dunked it home. Purdue leads 55-50. Here's Braden Smith. Again, guarded now by Hardaway, 6'8". They keep putting taller players on Smith. Lobbing is Trey Kaufman-Renn. Catching and dunking is Daniel Jacobson.
Oh, what a find there. And Rob, I steered you wrong. The stats hadn't updated. Purdue's 5 of 6 from 3 this half, and Fletch does have 3 made threes.
And now a dunk at the other end for Memphis as they lob it up for Julius Thedford. He has his first bucket of the game. Purdue 55, Memphis 52. The Tigers just will not go quietly.
You are so right.
Braden Smith coming downhill, lobbing for Daniel Jacobson. He dunks again. Daniel Jacobson hanging on rims in the Bahamas. Purdue leads 59-52.
See the impact here of Jacobson when he's able to avoid the fouls and stay on the floor. Just such a threat with the lob ability at the rim. Braden found him.
Daniel playing with 3 fouls. Braden playing with 3 fouls. Trey Kaufman-Renn playing with 3 fouls. McDaniel misses a short jumper. Picked up by Purdue's Fletcher Lawyer and then taken from him. McDaniel took it from Lawyer. Lawyer then had to foul to save a layup going the other way. Purdue fans are mad, but Fletcher was trying to foul there. Memphis was about to have a 2-on-1, and Memphis was reaching, Memphis. Fletcher was reaching and fouling to stop the fast break, and he got the call. Homer Meyer coming in for Fletcher Lawyer. Timeout on the floor. 10:54 to go. Purdue 59, Memphis 52. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, seriously local propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
Attention fans, do you want a chance to win tickets to see the Boilermakers take on the Michigan State Spartans on February 26th? Winner gets 2 tickets, hospitality passes, VIP parking, and a signed basketball. All you have to do is register at PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win this amazing opportunity, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up the shovel. That's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
This is Isaiah Thompson, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue 59, Memphis 52. The 2025-26 Purdue basketball season presented by Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. In this game, Braden Smith currently with 7 assists. That means he's 1 assist away from 800 career assists. He'd be just the 3rd player in the history of the Big Ten to have 800 career assists or more. McDaniel will drive on Jacobson, make the basket, draw a foul as well. Coming out of the timeout, McDaniel caught the ball top of the key. He came flying down the middle of the paint. Drew the 4th foul on Daniel Jacobson, and McDaniel made the layup to boot. 11 points in a game for Doug McDaniel. And he'll have a chance at an and 1 as Oscar Clough replaces Daniel Jacobson. Omer Meyer playing right now for Purdue. He's in the backcourt with Braden Smith. Free throw on the way. McDaniel made it. You know, Memphis, 68% foul shooting team coming in. They've only missed 1 foul shot tonight. They haven't looked like a 68% free throw shooting team. Purdue up 59-55 here with 10:30 remaining. We're at Baha Mar, and what tournament they call the Baha Mar Championship. Memphis has gone to a 2-3 zone. First time tonight they've jumped in 2-3 zone. They play man-to-man about 97% of the time. Shot clock at 5. Purdue better get cooking here. Braden Smith driving, floater, no good. Off the right side of the rim, rebounded by Clough. Back out to Omer Meyer. He will shoot a 3. He will miss. Long rebound grabbed by McDaniel of Memphis. Memphis on the run. It's a 3-on-3. McDaniel stopping, throwing it down. Hit the rim and caught and dunked. Bradshaw the catch and the dunk, and it's a 2-point Purdue lead. And again, Memphis go back to zone now.
Well, just a big sequence there. You get a potential 3 from Meyer, goes begging, and then just a quick spurt there by the Tigers to push the ball down the floor before Purdue's defense could get set. Braden Smith could not foul at the rim there.
Omer Meyer, a 3 on the right wing. That one's long, but Oscar Clough, they're going to wipe it off. Clough got an offensive rebound, but they say he fouled in trying to get that rebound. 3 fouls on Clough, and all of a sudden, Purdue has 6 team fouls. Memphis only 3 team fouls. So Clough with 3 fouls, Jacobson with 4, Kaufman-Wren with 3, Braden Smith with 3. Memphis the ball. Purdue leading 59-57. McDaniel guarded by Braden Smith. He's dribbling between the circles on a between-the-leg dribble. Wants to get a screen and does from Hardaway. Now gives to Hardaway. Hardaway's going to drive, shoot a floater, score. We're tied at 59.
What a soft, friendly roll there by Hardaway on that floater. A little pick and pop action.
Timeout, Matt Painter, Purdue. Boyer going to sub back in. Memphis went zone. Purdue missed a couple of shots. Memphis converted on the offensive end. And now Matt Painter wants to get things sorted back out. with a score tied at 59 apiece. Purdue Athletics would like to thank and recognize members of the Black and Gold Club who support Purdue Athletics through their sponsorship at the highest level. Black and Gold Club members include Beck's Hybrids, BW Fusion, Indiana Packers Corporation, Purdue Federal Credit Union, Purdue Global, Riley Children's Health, State Farm Insurance, and Wabash, each great partners of Purdue Athletics. Possession arrow favors Purdue, but Purdue has committed 16 fouls.
Well, what a rally there by the Memphis Tigers. It felt like Purdue had them on the ropes there. Had to lead up to 7. Purdue got a steal. Fletcher Lawyer pushing down the sideline. If Purdue's able to hit a 3 on that possession, all of a sudden it's a double-figure game and really would have had this crowd going ballistic, but instead the ball gets stolen, a foul picked up by Lawyer in transition, and then Memphis has rallied from there, a 7-0 spurt to tie this game.
9:09 remaining. Purdue inbounding. Far sideline, throwing it into the backcourt to Omer Meyer. For the moment, Braden Smith on the bench getting a rest. Meyer running the point guard. Guarded by Zach Davis. Perimeter left to Clough, top of the key. Wants to swing it and gets it to Cox. C.J. Cox, a 3. That one is short. Rebounded by McDaniel of Memphis. He wants to go in a hurry. Right to left. Coming downhill. Right-handed layup. Good. Doug McDaniel has given Memphis a 61-59 lead.
Just an incredible individual play by Doug McDaniel there, pushing that thing in transition with the speed and quickness. He's a jitterbug with the basketball, an in-and-out dribble, and then a high floating layup off the right side of the glass.
He still looks like he's gimpy, but he's not playing like it. Trey Kaufman-Renn to Meyer. A 3 right wing for Omer Meyer. Out of there, in and out, I should say. Oscar Clough rebounded, and then he was fouled. Knocked across the forearm by Julius Stedford. And the Purdue fans give the official a Bronx cheer. 4 team fouls against Memphis. Purdue inbounds baseline right.
The Boilers just unable to get a shot to go down right now. 0 for their last 5, a 3-minute scoring drought. That Omer Meyer 3 was down and out. Looked really good right on line.
8:20 remains in the game. Purdue the ball. Purdue trailing 61-59. Omer Meyer, the trigger man, baseline right. Better hurry. Throws it way out high where it's caught by Trey Kaufman-Renn with his right hand. He'll give it to Omer Meyer, who now will direct the offense near the timeline. Shot clock at 10. Meyer trying to work against the defender Hardaway. And a blocked by Hardaway. That'll put Memphis into transition with a 3-on-2. Here they come. Hardaway fakes the 3, perimeter right. Now Bradshaw's laying down in the middle of the paint. We're going to stop the game. Bradshaw goes right at Clough. And now the officials will separate the 2. Bradshaw was lying in the painted area on the offensive end, face down. He got up. He went right at Oscar Clough. He got right into his face. The officials blew the whistle, stopped the game, but for the moment, no fouls have been issued. Instead, both teams have been sent to their respective benches, and the officials are huddling.
Well, this is going to be a big decision here. We didn't see, or at least I didn't see, I don't know if you saw it, Rob, what caused Bradshaw to hit the ground. I'm guessing Clough gave him a little chuck in transition. Whether that was, whether that was enough to make him fall, I mean, you have to see the replay. Obviously, he did fall. Whether he was trying to embellish something to get a call or not, I guess that's what we'll have to determine. But his reaction was certainly extreme and one that would be warranted of a technical. And luckily, I did not see Clough seem to retaliate at all from that. So as long as they deem Clough's initial contact with Bradshaw nothing extreme, flagrant worthy, then I think Purdue would hopefully come out of this with some technical free throws.
Timeout on the floor. Memphis 61, Purdue 59. 7:54 remains. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Happy Game Day and National Ag Day from Case IH. Just like the Boilermakers trained with championship-level equipment, our compact tractors and utility equipment are built tough to handle whatever your land demands. From family farms to home fields, we're here to help you succeed on every acre that matters. Visit caseih.com to learn more about our commitment to agriculture and Indiana. Boiler up.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
Boilermaker fans, keep your eyes on the court and on your vision. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical are proud to be the official eye care provider of Purdue Athletics. Get advanced eye exams and vision testing at 15 Indiana locations, plus a wide selection of contacts, glasses, and sunglasses. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical will help you see every game clearly. Visit eteyecare.com to schedule your appointment today. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical, where Boilermakers go for better vision.
Most people in radio commercials talk really fast. But we made this one for RV owners. Progressive knows they like the slower pace of RV life, like this commercial. And they know Progressive will protect their RV at a fair price with discounts. Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Memphis is on a 9-0 run. They lead Purdue 61-59, but we're still awaiting the verdict from the three-man officiating crew about the little spat between two not-so-little guys, Oscar Clough and Aaron Bradshaw. It happened on Memphis's offensive end. The game was stopped, but no foul was called on either player. The officials simply sent the team to the bench and then went to the monitor, where they remained for a very long time. They have now left the monitor. Bradshaw has fouled out. We do know that much. 5 fouls on Bradshaw. So at the very least, it was a technical on Bradshaw, but it might be double technicals. Maybe Oscar Clough gets one too. I don't know. We haven't been told yet from either the officials or the PA announcer. Well, I don't think Purdue's getting a technical because Fletcher Loyer is going to shoot foul shots. So this is not a double technical situation. This is a foul on Bradshaw, technical, his fifth, and 2 free throws here for Fletcher Loyer. The Boilermaker, who is 2 of 2 at the foul line tonight, 16 of 17 at the foul line for the season. Loyer made the foul shot, despite the fact the PA announcer was still talking while he was shooting. 14 points for Fletcher, now 15. He made them both. That ties the game at 61. Now Purdue gets the ball. So adjudicated in this way, only 1 foul issued, a technical against Bradshaw of Memphis. He has fouled out of the game.
Yeah, that worked perfectly in Purdue's favor, as I talked about off air at the timeout. I thought there was a strong chance, as long as they didn't deem the contact by Clough that took Bradshaw to the ground, anything that would be deemed a flagrant, you were going to get a technical, because Clough did a great job not overreacting to when Bradshaw got in his face.
Purdue brings it up now against a 2-2-1 three-quarter court press, throwing it up the right sideline where it's caught by Trey Kaufman-Wren. And again, Memphis is going to go back to a 2-3 zone defense. Shot clock at 11. Top of the key catch for Kaufman-Wren. Now in the corner for a Loyer 3. No good. Right corner. McDaniel rebounds, and he's off and running. McDaniel to the other end. Layup. Missed it. And a foul on a rebound, though. I think on a Purdue player. Boy, there's so many bodies flying into one another down there. Yeah, on Fletcher Loyer trying to get a block out. Second foul on Fletch. Team foul number 7 on Purdue. Making this a 1-and-1 for Memphis.
Well, it was a little bit of it was a decent look for Fletcher there in the corner, but it was contested enough where Fletch didn't really get a chance to fully kind of gather himself and line it up. It was kind of a quick trigger, and the shot clock was getting low, so who kind of had to shoot it in that moment and unfortunately left it short. And those missed threes, if they don't go into the offense's hands, they can lead to runouts quickly, which we saw.
By the way, they are not calling this a 1-and-1. They're calling it 2 foul shots for Zach Davis.
Wow.
This year, Zach Davis, 10 of 11 at the foul line, including 5 of 5 in this game. 7:26 remaining, and Davis can give Memphis the lead here as we're tied at 61. Oh, they changed it to 1-and-1? Okay, they did change it to a 1-and-1. Davis here with the front end of a 1-on-1, shooting foul line left. Bending the knees and making it. Davis last year was playing at South Carolina. Started 19 games for the Gamecocks, averaged 8 points a game. He's averaging 4 points a game this year for Memphis, but he's had himself a ball game tonight. 11 points here. Free throw, missed the second one. Clough rebounds for Purdue. 1 point lead Memphis. Will they stay in the zone? Looks like it. They're going to stay 2-3. They rarely play zone, but they've had a few good possessions here in the second half. They're going to stay with it. Purdue trying to attack the bucket to our right. Lawyer deep three, right wing, no good. Clough rebounds and had it taken away. Taken away by Sincere Parker. Parker sneaking in from behind, and a blocking foul. Braden Smith on the defensive end. 4 fouls on Braden Smith. He tried to take the charge, and they're going to count the basket too, I think, on a continuation for Sincere Parker. Memphis a 3-point lead.
Braden Smith trying to anticipate.
Wait, they said the foul's on Lawyer? Yeah, there they changed the call.
That's 4 fouls.
That's the right call. Sincere Parker at the line to try to complete an and one. We have exactly 7 minutes remaining in the game. But now you have Braden Smith with 4 fouls. Daniel Jacobson with 4 fouls.
And how about the Memphis team? They play zone 1.5% of their possessions coming into this game. But this little zone here, they started out in kind of a I formation, 1-1 at the top.
Parker missed it. He missed the and one opportunity. Fletcher Lawyer rebounds for Purdue. 3-point Memphis lead. Purdue the ball. Memphis going back to man-to-man. Trey Kaufman-Wren trying to back down his man on the right block. Poked away from him out of bounds. Curtis Givens the third reaching in and poking it away. Purdue inbounding on the sideline directly in front of us as we look at it. Purdue attacking the basket to our right. Braden Smith in the front court. Again, now Memphis back to man-to-man defense. 6:40 remaining. Trey Kaufman-Wren, 14-foot floater, good. Off the assist from Braden Smith.
What a huge shot there by TK. They took away the lob to Clough and gave him the space to get that floater off, and he connected in a huge moment.
Memphis 64, Purdue 63. Memphis the ball, 6:19 remaining. Hardaway in the left corner. Picked up his dribble, gives it to his teammate Davis. Dribbles left block against Lawyer. Stops there. Top of the key feed. Givens a three. Spank ball. Missed it terribly off the backboard. Hit nothing else. Did Curtis Givens the third. Purdue can take the lead on this trip. Braden Smith, left wing, 12-footer. In and out, no good. Oscar Clough rebound. And then he was fouled. Clough with yet another rebound. Clough really cleaning up on the glass for Purdue. After he grabbed it, he was fouled, slapped across the wrist. 16 fouls on Memphis. Purdue inbounds baseline right.
Looks like that was Oscar's 5th rebound so far of this game. He's had his hands on way more balls than that, though, hasn't he?
Trey Kaufman-Wren trying to back down, stopping right block, shooting, missing. Clough had it, lost it, rebounded. Now it's picked up by C.J. Cox, layup good. Purdue has the lead. Purdue has the lead. And Memphis has 2 players laying on the ground. They ran into one another. Friendly fire, Sincere Parker and Simon Majok. So the officials stopped the game to make sure they're okay. They are. C.J. Cox picked up a loose ball and laid it in. 13 points for CJ. Purdue leads 65-64.
Wow, that's a big sequence there. I think Purdue maybe got a little fortunate. They didn't call a loose ball foul as Purdue was kind of trying to clamor for that rebound. But, hey, officials don't call it, then it's going to be a play on. And as that ball squirted free, CJ was Johnny on the spot.
Well, second time tonight he's done that.
Yep.
He just runs to the rim, picks up a ball off the ground, and lays it in uncontested. Memphis the ball, Purdue a 1-point lead. Here's Doug McDaniel. Top of the key to the right wing. Gives it up. Back to McDaniel. Open three, right wing, short. Nearly an air ball. Rebounded Purdue's Braden Smith. Purdue a 1-point lead. Purdue possession. Cox a three, left wing. C.J. Cox! Triple time!
How about the sophomore here tonight? He has stepped up in a big-time way. Another triple time for CJ, this one in transition.
Season high, 16 for Cox. Purdue's up 4, less than 5 to play. Parker, left elbow, to the rim he goes, right-handed layup, no, got his own rebound, he's off to the right corner with it, trapped there, finds a teammate in Hardaway, to McDaniel, an open three, it's long, Trey Kaufman-Renn diving on the floor, but couldn't come away with it, Majok diving on the floor to save it for Memphis. Both teams are fighting tooth and nail, 4.5 to play, Purdue a 4-point lead, Memphis the ball, 10 on the shot clock for the Tigers, McDaniel lobs inside to Hardaway, turns, shoots, misses, Clough rebounds for Purdue. And then Braden Smith fell down. What do we have? Why do we stop the game? Over and back? No.
Fully crossed?
So the officials have gotten crossed up here. One said over and back. The official closest to the play said no, the ball was tipped, but they're going to change it to over and back. Oh boy, how about that? The official closest to the play said no, the ball was tipped by the defense.
Let's see if his body's fully across. No, there's no way that's an over and back call. His full body.
And the problem is you can't challenge this. Can't challenge an over and back. And Braden lost his footing. He was dribbling the ball to midcourt and his feet slipped out from under him. That's what happened. Yeah, well, again, we have the luxury of replay. The officials don't, but that was the wrong call. The funny thing was, well, maybe not so funny if you're a Purdue fan, the official closest to the play had it right, and he was overruled. Memphis the ball, Sincere Parker between the rings dribbling. 4:15 remaining. McDaniel here for Memphis. Going to the left baseline, stopping Cox, guarding him. Top of the key, it goes into the hands of Hardaway. Ashton Hardaway, who in this game has 7. He slipped and fell. It's going to be a run out for Lawyer. To the rim he goes, layup good. Why is everyone all of a sudden slipping and falling at midcourt? Timeout called to wipe up the floor. All of a sudden, no one can keep their footing because of perspiration at midcourt. Welcome to the Bahamas. Woo-hoo-hoo, Bahama Mama. 3:58 to go. Purdue 70, Memphis 64. Timeout on the floor. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members. We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
3:58 to go. Purdue 70, Memphis 64. Memphis the possession. Trey Kaufman-Renn a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Fletcher Lawyer, 17 points. Well, this game is far from over. We have seen Memphis battle all night long. McDaniel of the Tigers. Bounce pass left wing, Sincere Parker. Rises with a baseline jumper left side. No. Trey Kaufman-Renn grabs his 11th rebound of the game. He came in averaging 15 rebounds a game. Trey had 3 first-half fouls. He hasn't played a bunch in the second half, but he's played enough. Purdue with a 6-point lead in the bowl. Oscar Clough with a catch to Lawyer with a deep three. Straight away! Fletcher Lawyer! Triple!
This man is scorching hot here in the second half. Purdue draws up a play for the senior sharpshooter who's red hot.
McDaniel into the corner for a Hardaway three. No good, right corner, but rebounded by Memphis. Back to the rim and a foul as Thedford went to the rim and he was fouled by a Boilermaker. As we pause 10 seconds for station identification, this is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
WNDE AM and WFBQ HD2, Indianapolis. This is Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Bad news, Purdue fans. That foul was on Trey Kaufman-Renn, his 4th. Thedford misses the free throw. One more coming for Julius Thedford, the Western Kentucky transfer. Purdue 73, Memphis 64 with 3:09 remaining.
Well, Rob, the Boilers got the kill shot, the much-needed kill shot, a 12-0 run now over the last 3:29. Could be ended here by this free throw, but we shall see.
Thedford ends it. 3 points for Thedford. By the way, 4 made threes in the game for Fletcher Lawyer. When Fletch makes 4 threes or more in a game, Purdue's 15-0 coming into tonight. Can they make it 16-0? All the sweet 16 now. Lawyer, perimeter left. Faking a pass interior, now throwing it top of the key. A catch for Braden Smith. He picks up his dribble, throws it to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Now to C.J. Cox, straight away three. C.J. no good. Long rebound all the way into the backcourt, grabbed by Braden Smith. Purdue gets a fresh shot clock here. That's 30 seconds because it went in the backcourt, not 20. A three for Braden Smith. It is short. Rebounded by whom? Memphis. Grabbed out of there by Quante Berry. The Cleveland, Tennessee kid. Throws it down inside of Majok. Bad pass, but Majok somehow handled it. Now left wing, a three on the way for Berry. No good. Long rebound grabbed by Majok. We're down to 2:15 remaining, and this is going to be an offensive foul or defensive. Boy, both guys banged into one another. We are holding our breath. It's on Trey Kaufman-Renn, his 5th. Both Trey and the offensive player, Tarek Ingraham, I mean, they collided like two bulls. And a foul on Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trey saying, I got cleared out with an elbow and no one saw it. Ingram saying, tough luck. 5 fouls on Trey Kaufman-Renn. He is fouled out of the game. He'll leave the game with 12 points, 10 rebounds. 11 rebounds, I beg your pardon. And he'll be replaced by Jack Benter. Standing ovation for Trey Kaufman-Renn. And you know what's crazy? Trey didn't have one of his better nights. He still had a double-double.
It's just the type of player and the level he's at now in his career. Even on his off nights, it's like Zach Edey level of off nights are still extremely productive.
At the line, Tarek Ingram. On the season, he's 5 of 6 as a free throw shooter. First free throw, foul line left, good. Ingram wears number 19 on that blue uniform.
Well, that Braden Smith three he missed. Kind of one of those shots where if it goes in, great, but we could have ran 30 seconds more off the clock.
Yeah, because the ball was tipped all the way to the backcourt. Missed the second one. Fletcher Lawyer rebounding for Purdue. Yeah, when it goes to the backcourt, remember, you get a fresh 30, not 20 on the shot clock. But That point is now moot. We've moved on. We're at 2:02 to go in the game. Braden Smith on the center circle, dribbling to the right wing. They're going to try to trap him. He throws to Oscar Clough, who will lay it in, count the basket, and a foul. If you put 2 on the ball, Braden Smith will make you pay. He rolled it into Oscar Clough. Oscar with a layup and a foul at the line for an and one. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years. Check out the Liberal Arts Degree Plus and see if and one is right for you.
And the 10th assist of the night for Braden Smith.
And Clough made the foul shot. 9 points for Oscar Clough. Purdue now up 76-66 with less than 2 minutes remaining. Quante Berry, dribbling to the right arc, will dribble hand off to Doug McDaniel, who's near the sideline of Memphis on the far right sideline. Inside it goes to Ingram. He's working on Clough, spinning on Clough, shooting, and a foul called on Oscar Clough, and that's now 4 on Oscar Clough. Purdue's going to run out of big guys here. Clock stops with 1:35 remaining. This has been a physical game. This is a game I don't envy the officiating crew, because, I mean, this one has been about as physical as you'll find for a regular season game. Ingram back to the foul line, the right-handed shooter, dribbling 3 times, holding the ball in the left hand, now putting it into the shooting pocket and making it. How about Ingram? Comes into the game averaging 1 point a game.
It's pretty impressive what he's done. Yeah, he was not high on my scouting report coming into this one.
He has 12 points. This game is not over. 1:35 to go. Purdue 76, Memphis 67.
And with just 17 fouls for Memphis, Purdue is going to have to be put into a couple 1-and-1 scenarios if Memphis does foul. We've seen Braden Smith. He missed his 2 free throws earlier. He's likely going to be the guy that gets fouled as the primary ball handler. Can he step up and hit him?
Second foul shot, free throw line left. Ingram missed that one, and C.J. Cox rebounds. And then knocked out of bounds by a hustling Zach Davis of Memphis. So Purdue does keep the ball. Baseline left. Purdue shooting at the basket to our right. Now remember, Purdue has to play the balance of the game without Trey Kaufman-Wren.
How about Memphis? 0 for their last 8 from the field, 1 for their last 10. No field goals now in the last 5:25. Purdue's defense really has tightened the screws on this Tigers offense in the crucial waning moments of this game.
And now the game is stopped again. Maybe they're checking the clock. That's just speculation, fans, from my part. As Purdue is trying to bring the ball up the floor in the backcourt after the defensive rebound, it was Zach Davis who jumped the pass and knocked it out of bounds baseline left. So maybe they're checking to make sure the clock is right. Right now it's at 1:24, 28 on the shot clock, and that's what they were checking.
I just saw the replay. It looked like there's about 1:32.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yep, you're right. That's where they put it at, 1:32. I was hoping you were going to say 1:22.
Nope, a couple more precious seconds go back on the clock for the Tigers.
Purdue up 76-67, but Purdue has to go the length of the floor against a very good full-court defense. Oh, and Fletcher traveled out of bounds. Fletcher didn't realize that was a dead ball inbound, a spot throw-in. That was not a baseline run. It was not after a made basket, and Fletcher makes a major mistake and gives the ball back to Memphis.
Oh, Fletcher was trying to give his explanation to the ref. He kind of felt like he was just kind of dancing in place, which you're allowed to do as long as
he moved, I thought, a couple too many steps.
Fletcher maybe misremembered.
Yeah, a little to the left, a little too far. I think that was the right call. They'll lob for Majok on the inbound. 90 seconds to play, and Purdue fouled. C.J. Cox fouled as Majok was trying to pass out of the post. Well, if you're going to foul, there's the guy to do it, because C.J. Cox, that's only his first. But it is a two-shot situation for Majok.
And now you're giving the Tigers a chance to score with the clock stopped, which is what they desperately need here to try to pull off some sort of miraculous comeback.
Majok, 75% foul shooter, coming into tonight. First foul shot, nope, left it short. 1:30 remains. Purdue bench screaming at their teammates, their players, block out, block out. Majak again bending the knees. This one missed it too. And C.J. Cox rebounds. Majak missed both free throws. Purdue catches a break, and then Purdue turns it over. McDaniel to steal, layup good. 76-69 with 1:18 to go. Timeout Memphis. I was trying to say Purdue catches a break, and before I could finish my sentence, Purdue turned it over. Turnovers for Purdue back-to-back. You had one on the inbound where Purdue couldn't get it in properly. And then here, a steal and a lay-in from McDaniel.
Just the one thing happening for Purdue here that they just can ill afford is to turn the basketball over. This one leading directly to points. I was getting ready to talk about how C.J. Cox was just getting extremely fortunate with some of these late-game fouls. He fouled the Baron Philon at the end of close at the end of regulation of the Alabama game, and Philon misses the front end of a 1-on-1. Here he reaches in carelessly and fouls Majak, and he misses 2 free throws. Purdue secures the rebound, but Fletcher Lawyer looking to try to find Braden or CJ, neither one available, so then he eventually reluctantly kind of decides, all right, I'll take it up one-on-one against pressure, and now the second time we've seen Fletcher this game. Fletcher, a very quality ball handler for a guy as a secondary ball handler, but as a primary type guy trying to bring the ball up against more athletic, quicker guys, that's not the ideal scenario for Purdue, and it's the second time now he's had the ball stripped. And he did make the smart play of not reaching in and compounding the issue and fouling Doug McDaniel going in for that layup, because you still have a 7-point lead. It's a 3-possession game. It's going to still take a bunch more mistakes from Purdue's end for Memphis to come back, but you have definitely now opened the door for a comeback by Memphis, especially now if you turn the ball over again or if you miss a front end of a 1-on-1. So let's see if Purdue can get the ball inbounds, be strong with it, and then make their free throws if Memphis does foul.
Purdue fans, stay tuned for the First Merchants Bank postgame show. We'll visit with Coach Painter. We'll look at the final stats. We'll look ahead to the next game. By the way, for Purdue, 10 turnovers in the game. Memphis also 10. Purdue came in averaging 8 turnovers a game. Purdue will inbound, leading 76-69 with 1:19 remaining. It goes into Braden Smith, who throws it up the sideline to Fletcher Lawyer, who throws to Jack Benner at midcourt. Now he's in the front court. Purdue with the ball, trying to be patient with 1:05 to go. Braden Smith the ball. We're down to 1:04 to go. 15 on the shot clock. P.J. Thompson yelling out the play offensively that he would like to see from the Boilermakers. Braden Smith throws up a floater. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Memphis. Here we go. 52 seconds to go in the game. McDaniel on the run. A 3 on the right wing from his teammate. Missed badly did Davis. Offensive rebound though for Memphis. The Tigers staying alive here. Davis driving in now from the top of the key. Kick it to Barry, a 3. Left wing, no. Long rebound, Memphis. They're eating up a lot of time. Layup, no. Missed by the Tigers. Rebounded and then stolen. Stolen by Braden Smith. Ahead to C.J. Cox. Layup uncontested, good. And that will probably be the icing on the cake. It's 78-69, and now we're down to 22 seconds to go. McDaniel layup uncontested. Purdue is not going to foul. Timeout, Memphis. Boy, Memphis had some multiple cracks at some open threes and just couldn't make them.
It looks like Doug McDaniel's cramping issues have reared their ugly head once again after his strong take and lay-in in front of the rim.
78-71 Purdue with 18.6 to play. Purdue will inbound baseline left. Memphis is out of timeouts. Purdue has 2 timeouts remaining if needed. Purdue has the possession arrow if needed. Purdue, if they are fouled, would have a 1-and-1 in a non-shooting foul situation. Memphis has only committed 17 fouls.
Wow, what a basketball game. This has been extremely entertaining. Purdue with 15 second-half assists. They're on their season average now with 20 assists in this game. They only had 5 in the first half. So they've really done a much better job of sharing the basketball here in the second half and capitalizing on their great passes and open looks.
And the shot making helps, right? Purdue was just 4 of 14 from 3 in the first half. Good passes to open looks. Purdue didn't necessarily make them in the first 20 minutes.
Absolutely. Purdue 7 of 16 now from 3 here in the second half, and that's been crucial. But let's see if Purdue, with 18-8 to go, Memphis elected not to foul last time and play it out. I thought maybe, with the 1-and-1, there was a chance they maybe let too much precious time go off the clock there if you're trying, especially when you're down 3 possessions. And they elected not to foul, but in this case, with 18 seconds, they're certainly fouling.
Boilermakers inbounding 18.8. And turning it over, Fletcher Lawyer turned it over on the inbound. Memphis with a heartbeat here. Parker a deep 3. Nope, Clough the rebound. He's underneath the bucket. They're going to foul him. We're down to 10.5 to play. And Oscar Clough, again, tonight is Oscar the Grouch. He has a look on his face as he looked at the Memphis player who fouled him like, please step away now before I break you. We'll walk to the other end for foul shots. This is a 1-and-1 for Clough.
I am so impressed with Oscar Clough, but maybe none more impressed than I was in the moment where Aaron Bradshaw got in his face and tested the Aussie, and Oscar Clough kept his cool and did not retaliate in that moment.
Foul shot good for Oscar Clough. Oscar's a 77% foul shooter. Tonight he's 4 for 4, and he has 10 points. He's averaging 11 points, 11 rebounds a game.
And that feels like the first thing Purdue's done positively here lately to try to preserve this lead. They did have the steal by Braden and run out for CJ, but man, it's been a little bit of a struggle here.
Second free throw good. Purdue leads 80-71. Clock under 10 seconds remaining. Berry will drive, had it stripped away, out of bounds. Last touch by Berry. Fletcher Lawyer stripped him. And Fletcher Lawyer screams to the Purdue partisan crowd. Purdue's going to hold on and win.
Wow.
Purdue's going to move to 5-0 and, more importantly, play in the championship tomorrow night at 9:30. Purdue can dribble it out. Memphis will not foul. And the Boilermakers advance to tomorrow night's championship game with an 80-71 win over Memphis. That one was hard fought.
What a ball game. That was extremely entertaining. A lot of fun. Back and forth action. Memphis never going away. Purdue responding in big moments, especially after Memphis took the lead in the second half. Shot-making masterclass from C.J. Cox and Fletcher Lawyer. An extremely fun basketball game.
Always fun when you win. Purdue 80, Memphis 71. That is the final. First Merchants Bank postgame show begins when we come back on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of